How is everybody doing? Meow, soon everything comes. One day when the predators come. Discovered seeds from the stuff they found. How is everybody doing today? Appreciate you, Mr. Hunter. How you doing today, man? Not much, dude. Just I was gonna go work the road today, but my cat will not eat. She ate dinner last night, finally, and then she's back to not eating this morning. So I'm gonna do some Lego sorting. I have a bunch of Legos I need to build and sort and sell, and so I am working on that today. How are you guys? How is everybody? I appreciate y'all being here. Hope you're having a great day. Let's see, I have never, ever. Thank you, Delshawn. Appreciate you. Lights out, QP. How you doing today, man? Hope you are doing well. We are just sorting some Lego here at Cats of Duty while I keep an eye on my kitty. She's not doing the best right now. She's moving around, not as much as she normally does. I mean, so it's not like she's just laying there lethargic, thankfully. The gaming chef, how you doing, bro? She's moving around the house a little bit, but she's back to not eating. She didn't eat breakfast. She won't even look at it. Yeah, so thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. Yeah, chef. It's a few things. So she has a urinary tract infection. Thank you so much for that 1,000 stars, dude. Snick, appreciate you. So she has a urinary tract infection. She has her kidneys are basically starting to fail. They can't break down the proteins in the food, I guess, is the way that she used a lot of big words, y'all. And they have a list when you get the blood work and the urine and all that stuff, and they have like what's normal amounts and what's okay. And normally everything is like in the normal amount and okay, and everything's just empty on that one side of the right side of the paper next to all the names of the, you know, levels of this and levels of that, and everything is elevated, like everything. And so like your comment in Discord, chef, they go years and they don't have really any problems, and then out of nowhere, just, you know, she was just where I was taking her in for a normal checkup, guys. And other than I mentioned that she was drinking a lot of water, I was like, man, she's drinking a lot of water, and that seemed abnormal. So I mentioned it to them, and they ran some extra labs, and that's what's up, guys. So instead of working, I was planning on working on the road. I spent all day yesterday detailing the truck so I could get back to Ubering and lifting. And my kitty's sick, so I stayed home today. I'm gonna try to get rid of some Lego. I have a bunch of Lego and stuff to sort and get rid of and everything. So we'll see. We'll see. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. I hope you're all having a great day. So we have a bunch. You guys knew how much Lego was in this house. You would laugh. But I have, let's see. So have these Lego trays here down at my feet, so when I find a certain style of brick, I can throw it in the bin. I have about 25 of these, and most of them are full. And then let's see, I also have I have a bunch. So these are the bricks. The top looks like a Lego brick. I probably have 10 of these. About 6 of the small ones. And then I got some of the other. I got a bunch of these different. They came out with so many different Lego containers. Some of them I've been told are worth money. I have a bunch of the trays and heads and stuff like that. I don't know. Some stuff I don't actually take the time to look up. Not everything. I try to enjoy some things as a collector and not look them up for value. And then some things you have to look up for value if you're trying to sell it. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of where it all comes down to. I appreciate everybody. How is everyone's day going? We're doing a stay home with the kitty stream. She's wandering around the house howling. So yeah, she's got a urinary tract infection. All of her levels are elevated. Her kidneys are failing. So I have to put her on something, a renal diet or something. And basically it's a lot more wet food and food that has easier proteins to break down for her kidneys. Her kidneys are being overworked basically. And so she's 17 in February. I've had her 16 years. She's an old kitty now. So, yeah, that happens. It happens, man. Hey, I appreciate you. And you know what? I love you. Just the vibes, right? Just that healing energy and love. And I appreciate you. I cried a lot yesterday, from worrying about my cat to crying when she finally ate dinner. I had to have her in my lap and I was holding the bowl in front of her. And I broke down when she finally started eating. And then, of course, this morning she's back to not eating. But I cried from a few messages that I received from people. I cried from a few donations that I received from people, on the Cash Apps, etc. And I, guys, just overwhelmed by your generosity, by your love, by all of the well wishes, by all the people who said, hey, man, I'd love to buy a t-shirt. Here, just take some money. Love you. Hope you can get more meds for her, because at this point, it looks like I'm going to have to... She's on a prescription. I have to literally show a prescription to get the fucking food that she needs. And start doing like IVs once a week or some shit. It is crazy. Hey, it does. Oh, I know that. She's still young. She's still got a lot of life left in her. She's just got to... And she's a fighter. So she's just going to have to fight through this just like we fight, right? And I'm sure she's going to be fine. I'm just really... It was definitely not what I needed at the level of stress I'm already at, but it's all good. Everything will work out. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Who out there does Lego? You want to talk about something positive? You know what's really good for depression, PTSD, anxiety, ADHD? Did you know it's Lego? That's one of. There's a million. Crossword puzzles, Sudoku, however you pronounce that. There's a million different things that are good. For a lot of those things, but it is actually really, really good for depression. It is good for PTSD. It is good for anxiety. Kids with autism do incredibly well with Lego. So there are many, many, many benefits to Lego, not just a financial one. If you guys didn't know. Now, I don't want you to go into read the article from NPR and Lego is more investment in gold. Sure, just like anything else, if you know what you're doing. The Duplo, yeah, and keep those as well. Appreciate that, Serge. How you doing? The legend is here. Some of those Duplo are incredibly, incredibly valuable. So especially, guys, when your kids are a certain age, they're going to get Lego sets. And let me show you something real quick. Break down the head boxes, the minifigure boxes. So when you have kids, they take everything apart. They rip all the heads off. They lose everything. Joel, thank you for that like. And you end up as a parent or collector of Lego with a box just full. And these Ziploc bags are kind of covering it up. Let me move the Ziploc bags. Oh no, you just dumped a bunch of hats out. Oh, you amateur. Oh, you amateur. That bag wasn't sealed, and you just grabbed it and threw it all around. All right, I'll sort some of those hats later. So. The things we do for you. All right, so you could literally end up with a giant box of just parts. Heads, torsos, legs, swords, capes. You don't know what any of this shit goes to, right? Unless you're a Lego nerd. Shout out Ichi. Unless you're a Lego nerd just like me. And some of these things are insane in value, guys. Insane in value. Appreciate that, host Big Cat. Hope you're doing well. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's crossplay. You got to give me. You never gave me dimensions, sir. You were supposed to give me dimensions of your Gary. Since he's been in probation office, I don't know how tall he is. I can't make a desk for a man. I don't know how big, sir. Or have Deegan. A lot of money in Lego, though, guys. So, and then you end up with boxes of heads, or bombs and capes and swords and guns, and you end up with boxes and boxes of heads and heads and heads. Appreciate all those likes, guys. How's everybody doing? Appreciate all the love. You like that, don't you? Appreciate that, guys. Thank you. How's everybody doing? So yeah, well, and I don't know if you noticed, but it's a La Guitarra coffee cup. The reason I do this is, and that's how you know she's not feeling well, actually, too, is she's not trying to molest her. The reason I do this is because my cat is always trying to lick the condensation off the side of my cup, and I can't put it down without risking her knocking it over, and I have all this expensive equipment. So at least if she starts fucking with this, I can hear it, and it gives me a chance to get it before she tips it over on like the Go XLR, the laptop, the Xbox, etc. So, how is everybody doing? You got a lot of, huh? You got a lot of what? I appreciate you guys. Mr. Foster sure snarls a lot. How you doing, buddy? I appreciate you, Snarls. Man, yeah, I appreciate you. All right, well, text me. It's Larry, not Gary. My bad. Inbox me Larry's dimensions because I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna be real with you. Appreciate you, Snarls. So yeah, guys, Lego, a lot of money. So back to what I was saying with the Lego, if you get sets for your kids, take the minifigures out of them. You could go to the store and buy them just basic ass, any old generic minifigs. And the kids that are 4, 5, 6, they don't give a shit. They don't know any better. And you literally have money. I have pulled minifigs out of giant lots. So I'll go and buy a whole lot of Lego from a garage sale for $50, $100, and giant tubs. And you pull out one minifigure that's worth half of what you bought the whole entire lot for. It's insane. I appreciate all of you guys. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much, Michael, for all those stars. Appreciate you guys. We're just hanging out today at the house, trying to keep my energy up. I appreciate if I'm a little off. My kitty is sick, guys. I haven't been sleeping that well. A little stressed out. I cried a few times yesterday. It was a rough one. I also cries of joy from all of the love that I got from a lot of you guys, the messages that I received, the donations that I received from a few of you guys. Thank you, all of you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Well, here's the sick kitty right now. Speaking of kitties, here's old Mouthy, who's been doing this all night, running around the house. You ready to eat? Are you ready to eat? Will you eat? She hasn't eaten breakfast yet, y'all. Kitty. Kitty. Hey, thank you so much. Snarls, you didn't have to do that, dude. Like, did you just start a stars party? Nut job. Kitty. Come here, sick one. Will you eat? I apologize if the camera's shaking. She's showing you guys she's here. In case you didn't hear her mouthy butt. Come on. Come on. Here she is, y'all. Here's the sick one. Which is funny because she's moving around pretty good. But I guess it's like elevated white blood cells. I appreciate you guys. Ichi, thank you so much, dude. Snarls. You guys. Yeah, sick kitty here. I'm hoping she'll eat dinner or breakfast. She's only eaten once in 36 hours. Doctor said not to worry too much as long as she's drinking water. Oh. Funny. She's gonna, if she reacts well, Darren. Darren on Twitch asked if she's gonna be okay. If she reacts well to the prescription foods, the medications, the antibiotic, because she's got a urinary tract infection. She's got, her kidneys are starting to fail. So it's thank you guys. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you just being here. Just being here. So I was gonna work the road today, guys, but I'm staying home, hoping that maybe she'll eat. Keeping an eye on her. Yeah, when she won't eat, that's when you really start to worry. Hey, I appreciate you guys just being here. You didn't have to send stars. Well, yeah, they are, definitely. And I've had this one 16 years, literally. 16 years I've had her next month. She'll be 17 next month. I got her. They estimated her to be 11 months, so we just rounded it up because you don't know. Love you, Ichi. Thank you, man. Just stopping by meant the world, bro. You know. Yeah, I've had her a long time, guys. Had her a long time. Needed a baby. Yeah, and I think that's like the internal pain, or because she's wandering around the house all night crying, dude. Like it was killing me. It was killing me. Thank you guys for trying to get a stars party completed. I appreciate you. You're awesome. So we're hoping. I don't know. Her sleep's that she always slept with me. She stopped sleeping with me. So I don't really know if I don't know what her night patterns are right now, other than walking around the house crying. Definitely worried about the baby girls here. Definitely worried about the baby girls here. We'll see. We'll see. But we are gonna sort some Lego today. We're gonna find some cool sets. The amount of weird stuff that I have, guys. A lot of it's literally just trying to discover what sets you have. You know. Appreciate the like, Big Cat. How's everyone's day? I am worried about the kitty, but we are okay. We're alive, you know. But yeah, they are our children. We love them dearly. And they worry about the babies. Did you guys sent so many stars that the alerts are still going off? Well, yeah, I'm definitely going to get an old dad guide page going. Isn't that what this is already? Isn't that what this is already, Snarls? You smart ass. Oh, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your fur babies are doing well. Fortunately, this is just, you know, it's a part of the cycle, right, guys? You know, there's not much you can do about it. It is what it is. There they are. I think the hardest part I have found to sorting Lego is there are so many different types of pieces. What do you do at some point? Killer Queen, appreciate the likes. How you doing? Christina. We're just hanging out here with the sick kitty. Doing the dang thing. Doing the dang thing. Hoping that the meds kick in and do their jobs. I'm sure they will. Spencer, how you doing, bud? Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate the love, man. I'm good, dude. The kitty's a little sick. Well, a lot sick. I'm trying not to be big downer about it. So we're doing okay though. First world problems. Kitties. We get older. Life is part of the deal, man. It's part of the deal. But yeah, the kitty's having some major kidney issues. We're hoping the medication that we started her on yesterday works. My biggest concern right now is her erratic eating. She is not eating the way she should be. And making old dad worry. So yeah. There's too many pieces. There's too many types of pieces. There's too many types of pieces. God bless Lego. God bless them. And all of their millions of types of pieces. I think that goes to that Death Star. Not Death Star. The dual. Lightsaber dual set, I think. Look that up. This is a very boring box. That's not Lego. It is Lego. So how is everybody else doing? How are you guys? Let's talk about something positive. Do you guys build Lego? Do you have a good favorite Lego set? Did you guys know that Lego is a great investment? Literally, if you guys wanted to invest money, you could buy certain sets keep them in perfect mint condition in a box sealed, and make a few $100s selling it in a year or two. There are actually very few things that you could spend $200 on and then guarantee that you can sell it for 6 to 7, maybe more, $100 in 4 to 5 years. Very few things you can guarantee that with. That's why they say that. That's where all those articles saying Lego's a better investment than gold aren't. They're misleading ads, but they're not technically lying. But it's certain sets, certain. Yeah, so there's just certain particular sets that come to mind. Right now, the Ghostbusters Headquarters. The Ghostbusters Headquarters set they put out a few years ago. That was a $289 set. You cannot buy that set for less than $800 sealed new right now. Hey, Kayla, thank you for coming in. How you doing today? Appreciate all the love to the kitty. They actually, they had a few Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sets. I don't know if they did an actual sewers. I think they might have done Splinter's Lair. They might have done a Splinter's Lair. Those are really, there's some really good sets. Really good sets there. Thank you for the triple there, Kayla. How you doing? Female Fatal came in. We're just sorting Lego today, guys. We got a sick kitty. So we are just doing the dang thing. Sorting some Legos from the house so that if she needs to get fed, I can feed her. She's right now, she's refusing to eat. I got her to eat dinner last night. Almost all of it. But she's only eaten once in about 30, and now about 40 hours. So that's concerning. She's drinking water, so that's, at least keeping me from having a panic attack about it. But yeah, I'm worried about the babies. Worried about the babies. Yep. So like I said, I told you couldn't get it for under 800. He just confirmed 900 on Amazon. So thank you, Kayla. I appreciate that. So yeah, that was literally, that Lego set was a $289 set. I bought one new and then built it, broke it down when I moved, built it again with Deegan. I came into his life when he was 5. And so I broke it down so we could build it. And sold it for, I think I sold it for like $400 used. You know what I mean? And then immediately after I sold it, it started to skyrocket in price. I think with the announcement of the new movie, and then the Dimensions did really well. They had some Dimensions sets. And the Ghostbusters ones did really well. There was a few of those Dimensions sets that were incredibly valuable. It's really insane what some of these Legos are worth. Sometimes it's the pieces, just in general bulk themselves, they're worth money, but there's individual sets and minifigures and just sealed sets that are just insane. Just, yep, the manuals, everything becomes expensive. And again, because a lot of it has to do with kids. It's the same stuff. What's happened with the whole market, what people don't realize is our parents didn't have value in stuff the way that we did. They didn't collect the way that we did. It was different. They're all, their parents, our parents, and around that generation, they were from the Depression era. So you didn't collect shit. You didn't waste your money on dumb shit. You just didn't do that stuff. People that did that stuff were considered idiots to those people. And so it wasn't really until our generation grew up, that I'm 43, that toys started to become incredibly valuable. The He-Man toys, G.I. Joe, Transformers, all that original stuff, insane value, right? And so that's where, and we all grew up and we started making comic book movies and we started having, and that's with that. Now we have jobs and we have credit ratings. Well, some of you have jobs, I don't. The stuff started to become incredibly valuable and people could afford to buy it. And so that's where a lot of the market changed for toys. And so now there's a market for toys that's just way crazier. So save your kids' Legos, especially the minifigures. If you have a kid that's under 5 and he's getting sets with Spider-Man, Batmans, and all, take him. He doesn't give a crap. He doesn't know any better. Take him and then give him a regular minifigure. It doesn't cost anything. One of those city minifigures that they have 8,000 of in 8,000 different sets. They're worth a dime a dozen. No, you do. Hey, chef. Those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are money. I sold some used ones. Holy crap, dude. Holy crap. I even have one of my buddies in Ohio actually collects them, and he begged me to save him. I have like the little mutant guy that goes inside of like the big guy. I have the little mutant, and he was missing that for his, and I need to mail that to him. With a Krang, is that the name of it? Yeah, that's it. As I look up, he typed it. Yeah. So those are like, some of those are just like serious big money, I guess, like serious money. I sold like, I don't even remember, 10 used ones for like $200 or something. It was nuts. It was nuts. Hey, Brad, thank you, man. How you doing? I'm just gonna say thanks for the double because I know you're coming in with at least a double. I know. Probably a triple. How you doing today? I hope everyone's doing good. Trying to keep my vibes up, y'all. I am my kitty is sick, so I'm having a rough one. But we're doing good. Sorry, I'm just replying. Someone is coming to purchase a sealed Lego set that I have. I do side sales. A lot of money in Lego, guys. So you can literally get stuff that's on sale from the Lego store and then get the in-store voucher, gifts, because you get free VIP gifts if you buy so much on certain days and certain sets, etc. And you can do some really, really well there between the free gifts they give you, the bonus points that you can redeem for more sets, etc. You can turn around and do really well with investment, even just short flips. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's doing good, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out with me. I could definitely use some friend vibes today, man. We just, praying for the kitty. I just want her to eat. She's drinking water. As long as she keeps drinking water, she's good, for a little while without food. But she's only eaten once in 40 hours. That's no bueno. Been sick for like 3 days. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry to hear that, Minitron. That's right. And you drink your regular cup. Coffee out of Starbucks cup and a regular coffee cup. Selling a sealed Birds of Paradise Lego set. Bought it on sale. I'm selling it for under retail, so they're saving off of retail and tax. I'm making a couple of bucks. I call that win-win. It's not always about making the most money. That's where a lot of resellers, I think, screw themselves, is they try to get so much money from every single sale that they get, or try to get, that they don't get them. Instead of recognizing that you can just make, if you make $20 off of 10 sales and $20 off of each of those sales, 10 total, you're going to make at the end a decent amount more money than if you only have one sale where you make, right, $50 profit, or, you know. So it's a matter of your hustle, what you're doing. Everything's a factor there, but at the end of the day, it has to make sense, time and investment. Otherwise, why the hell are you doing it? Lego has been very, very good to me. It is very time consuming. It is a giant pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I heard the honk from Mau Mau. Ah, I love you, Amy. My neighbor is the best. Best neighbors ever. Live in the shittiest house with the best neighbors. Kind of neighbors you will let watch your fur baby. Appreciate all of you guys. What's everybody up to today? Anybody else got anything going on? Oh boy. There's always so many tiny little Lego pieces. So many tiny Lego pieces. There's like, I can't remember, there's like 4,300 and some odd, I think, different type of Lego pieces. I think it is frowned upon. I honestly don't even know. And with all the issues that I have with Facebook right now, last thing I'm going to try to do is even gamble on that one. But I will definitely check that out here very shortly. And all of the newer Lego games have been like multiplayer, where we could play the same level. With Deegan having attention deficit disorder, the Lego games with his current age, they just don't hold him very long, which is a shame because they're great games. But as soon as with his, I think it's a combination of his autism. So when something gets a little difficult, he gets frustrated and over it very quickly, and kids do anyway, right? He just quits. He's over it. He's like, I'm fine, fuck it. You see his attitude, and it's like, oh, we were having so much fun. Come on, let's dork it out on this Lego game. And he's just like, nope, Dad, kiss it, not happening. So Dad plays the Lego games by himself. Oh, the irony! I lie and tell everyone I don't lie, but I tell everyone they're for him. I buy them for him. They're really for me. We'll see. I haven't gotten the update your tax info notification yet today, but you know, they usually like to send it to me in the afternoon after I think that I'm clear and that I fixed it. So we'll see. We'll see, guys. Don't bother calling the 800 or the 650 number that they have listed, because they won't answer. They will immediately give you an automated message that says, we don't do customer service. We don't take your phone call, even though you make money and you make us money. I was actually going to do a funny thing. I was going to do a freaking marathon stream where I called them and I stayed on hold until they took my call and streamed it. They didn't answer. They don't take customer service calls. So funny story about that. Do you know about the debacle with the Lord of the Rings Lego game. They actually had a whole legal debacle with New Line. New Line lost the rights to, they'd only locked it in for so long. Tolkien was pretty smart with their licensing, and they only licensed stuff for so long. And for whatever reason, with the Lord of the Rings one, it got like a really short license. And so they literally lost license when the game was released. There was a season pass for that game that never actually even got content released for it. I purchased a season pass for that game and pre-ordered, and never even got a refund. Like they just walked away with your money, right? But there was no updates for that game. You can't purchase that game online, and if you But yeah, basically, if you didn't already have it downloaded on your console from the online store, you couldn't get it anymore. I'm not 100% sure if it'll even update if you put the game in the drive. But if you see any physical copies, of that Lord of the Rings Lego game, grab it. It is valuable. That's one of those video games that's up there on the value. NCAA football, the last year. I can't remember, 2009. I don't remember what year the last year was. But the NCAA football, EA, that is an incredibly valuable video game. Oh, Lord of the Rings TV show, huh? That could be a disaster. I don't know. I have to check that out. A potato. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. I appreciate all the love from everybody, all the well wishes for the kitty. You guys have been amazing. I was gonna go work on the road today, but the kitty is not eating her breakfast and wandering around the house howling. So Cat Dad stayed home just in case I needed to do anything with her, help her, be here for her. So I'm sorting Lego to get this mountain of Lego that I have sorted and either built or sold as is, etc. Really? That's crazy. That's not bad, dude. Because on eBay, I saw a copy sell a while ago, bro. Like, I was shocked. I appreciate you guys. So you can still, they must have reached a new agreement then. That's awesome. Because there was a whole thing. There was a whole thing, dude. I didn't get my season pass for it. They didn't have updates for it. Like, it was a big deal. That's super cool. That's super cool. What do you know? Now you know. I wonder if something changed. Like, that was like a year ago. I looked that one up. What is that set? Is that Star Wars? I think that's Star Wars. I think that's a speeder. To look that up. Jago. I think that's Ninjago. It wasn't, it wasn't the best of the Lego games. It was pretty good. They had a Hobbit one too. My favorite was the original Batman. The second one was pretty good because they added voices to the second one. The first one I think was the most cute because they didn't have voices for the first one, the first Batman Lego, and they just did a lot of cute noises, and it was cool. Hey, thank you, Big Cat. I appreciate that. I get in there and check you out as well. I am streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube right now, live on all three at the same time, y'all. You guys didn't know we have a YouTube? We do. I figured why not? I've only streamed there one time. Let's go. So we're streaming there twice. It's twice as nice. It's twice as nice, y'all. Just, you gotta sort. At the end of the day, you just have to sort. And so then you find like the special piece. Yeah, and then they started to get too expansive with them almost. Like, they're almost too hard to complete because there's so much to them that it almost got annoying. You're like, bro, mellow out. Let me, I can't complete this. Love you guys, man. Gotten a lot of love from you guys. I appreciate y'all. Oh, got that ad. Get you that ad revenue, Darren. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope everyone's having a great day. Ooh, it's a wheel for a spaceship. It's a wheel for a spaceship. It's a wheel. I just have one big bucket for wheels. Anything wheel, rubber, rim, or track. I put all in one bin. I have a complete separate section for all of my minifigure stuff because of A, the size, and B, because of most of the time the value. A good portion of the minifigs are valuable, especially if you know what you're looking for. Super easy ways if you didn't know how to find what you're looking for. So I use Google Lens, so I'll scan, use my my iPhone, and I will scan using Google Lens the torso, legs, or face, and it usually will give me something dead on or close. There was an update. It doesn't work quite as well as it used to. And it'll usually pop up with either the character figure or sometimes even the actual brick link for it. And then you can click and see what set it belongs to. You can see there's a lot you can do. With that situation, with the Bricklink website, and finding the value of it, finding where it belongs, or if you have half a torso to help you identify the other parts that you need to complete said. You're gonna be sitting there just holding a torso. Well, what the hell does this go to? I don't know. Oh, this is a Spider-Man, or this is a whatever, and it goes to this set. And then you go, oh well, shit. You know what? That piece right there, that goes to that set too. And then what you do is you literally put it in either a project bag or, so like I have, so there were some Indiana Jones sets, the Temple of Doom that set. This plastic ball right here is worth like $50 by itself. This is one of the most valuable Lego pieces I've ever found in my life. And so this is my Indiana Jones project bag, which actually ended up turning into an Indiana Jones project box. So this is all the stuff that I know belongs to Indiana Jones sets. I put that all in one section. You put one tub, one bag, one section. Everyone's size of your lots, it really depends on how you sort. I don't recommend going out and sorting every single individual piece with a container when you start, because A, you'll have more containers than you need when you're just starting, and there's space issues. Everyone has different space issues, and there's so many different factors to how you should sort, why you should sort a certain way. The one thing I can guarantee you is no matter what level that you are starting this at, do not do it by color. Do not. Not, ever, 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 ever. Sort them by color. Rookie fucking move. And I'll tell you why. Let me show you something. This is how I buy shit all the time. I'll take my headphones off so I rip my shit out. Alright. We're back with the example of why you don't do this. So I bought lots a while ago. Lady had 20 or 30 of these sorted by color. Okay. And at first you go, wow, that's super great. They're all organized by color, right? You know, you kind of have an idea of what you have. Okay. Sure. So you have the easy ones that, okay, sticks right out and it's a space shuttle. And we have no hard time finding out what that belongs to. But at the end of the day, if I say, I need you to find me this piece in white in a box this big or even bigger, PTSD kid, thank you. How the hell it's going to take you so much longer to find that one white piece, that shape in this big ass white bin of Lego. Where if you have Lego that are all this shape of different color, it's way easier to spot the brown one, the white one, the red one, the blue one. Okay? Lego 101. Never, ever, 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 ever. Shake it and hope it goes to the bottom. That's it. Never, ever, 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 ever. Sort by color. Rookie move. That is a rookie move. And I also buy so many Lego lots that way. And the reason is what happens, most people, they go, oh, I've heard there's a lot of money in Lego, and I know as a parent how much money I've spent on all this shit. Yeah, well, that was before your kid ripped it open, tore up the manual, lost half the Legos, you know, hodgepodge. My son has some really valuable sets, hodgepodged with non-valuable sets, right? And so he'll have this, he's got, I had to recover one. He's got this really expensive Ferrari that he started hodgepodging with a Minecraft set. And I was just like, oh, what are you doing? He's a kid. That's what they do, right? So then the mom, dad, whoever, years later when the kid grows up, some people don't want their shit. He's just, oh, I'll start sorting these and I'll start selling them because I heard they're worth money. They start sorting them by color and they realize how much work it is to go through all the research. And if you don't like, if it's not your thing, you're really not going to do it. If it's not, doesn't interest you at all, why the hell would you sit here and sort through all of this? I have 35 of these to sort, right? And why would you go through and sort all this if you don't, A, have any interest in it, don't find some of the sets at least at all interesting, and see the value in it? You just wouldn't do it, right? So you start sorting them by color, and all of a sudden you go, F this, and then you post it in your garage sale or whatever, and... So, yeah, Captain Papaya. That kid's always hodgepodging sets left and right. And I'm just like, he bought this one. I got him this one set, and I was like, whatever you do, don't lose the pieces to this. Like, keep this one. Ah, yeah. I was like, this is a display one. Enjoy it. You can even play with it a little bit, but put it back. Don't, you know, this one will buy you a car in college, you know. Messing with him. I think 2 days later, it was already taken apart and you know, kids are kids, man. That's why the toys became valuable for us. That is why the toys became valuable for us, is because our kids lost them all. So, yeah, so you just scan something with the old Google lens, and then you will know what you have off of using Bricklink. I couldn't tell you how many times I find non-Lego stuff too, but what's crazy is they have some really cool non-Lego toys. They have this little Billy Club. I think like a freaking Mace Club thing. This thing's dope. That is not Lego. It's probably Mega Block, or there's a bunch of different knockoff Connect Block companies. I don't know what that is. So I have a box for my non-Lego building bricks, and I donate those either to this lady I know who has a grandson, or you also can donate them to special needs schools. Use them all the time. Always, always, always. We'll take your building blocks. A lot of cool things you can do with even the non-Legos, even if you don't want them. I said there's special needs schools that'll take them. A lot of cool stuff. How's everybody doing today? No one has still told me what their favorite Lego set to build is yet. Anyone have a favorite? I think mine so far, total build-wise, I think might be the Ghostbusters headquarters. That was a ton of fun. The Porsche 911, the GT3 911 RS, that was a fun one. Big orange one, that was fun. The Bugatti was fun. If I could ever get the stuff for my Batmobile sorted, I know that's going to be a super fun set to build. I'll start building it, and then I need to find a piece. I bought a used set for $100 instead of $250. The 89 Batmobile. But it was completed, and you start taking it apart, and you don't really think about what you're doing when you just, I'm taking it. I think I would know better. And again, try finding that one black piece in a box of 8,000 black pieces. It's impossible. It's impossible, y'all. How do you do it? You can't. It's so hard. Yeah, those are like, it connects. Yeah, I never got Lego as a kid. My parents, my mom, super poor. I grew up on that super poor, so yeah, that was, I got to like every once in a while I'd mess with a Lego or two at a friend's house, but I never even had the time to really get comfortable with them as a challenge. And the expectations of life and figuring it all out. So yeah, I'm trying to take it easy. Try to take it easy on the little Buster. My little gray hair causer. I love you guys. I appreciate all of the love, all of the well wishes, the support. Everyone sending me nice messages about me streaming, about my kitty's health, just everything. It's been a rough one. We will get the issue with Facebook's payout sorted. It's just very frustrating when you know that you literally are not going to get paid, and that kind of sucks, right? You've worked, you want to get paid. You guys have been generous and donated us money for the content we've created. We've had a lot of fun, and we just want to get the money that we are owed for that. Come on, Facebook. Come on, Facebook. Your customer service is just... Your customer service skills are junk. Especially for the people who make you money, Facebook. You would think that maybe, I'm not expecting special treatment, but maybe I'd get ahead of the queue being someone that earns you money. Maybe my customer service ticket could get answered instead of just automatically closed. Huh, Facebook? What do you think? Facebook, what do you think? Sounds cool to me. Facebook. I hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you and the fur babies are doing well. I appreciate all the well wishes for mine. I don't hear her wandering around the house howling right now, so that's a good sign. She's been howling for a while. I'm assuming the UTI. She got UTI and her kidneys are hurting. And we'll see. The babies, we'll see what happens. This is like the world's most boring box. The world's most boring box. Some of these other ones would be more interesting. I bet they would be. Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. What? With a horse and no name. Yeah, these sets, dude. How did you get in there? Batman. There's a Batman piece in there. some pieces get where they get? Like, how did that random Batman piece get in this box? The world may never know. Yeah, they definitely have us trained, don't they? I understand. I could not yesterday. I literally was like, oh, let me stream, and I couldn't even. And then I even was like, you know what? All right, I won't stream. I'll just jump on because I saw all the boys were getting on, and I felt I wanted to play. I had a bad day. I couldn't even mentally just talk myself into just playing with my friends. I wasn't there, man. I just did not have it in me. Did not have it in me. No, hey, speaking of one of the guys I wanted to play with last night. How you doing, buddy? King Candy. I'm sorry, Chef. Love you, buddy. I was struggling yesterday, and it was supposed to be a regular vet visit. It literally was just the regular old checkup. And I mentioned that she'd been drinking a lot of water lately. I'd noticed she'd been drinking like excessive amounts of water. And yeah. The prognosis was not great. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. I cried over my kitty. It's okay though. I cried for the kitty. I also cried after a few very sweet messages from you sons of guns. You just left work early? Mr. White Tea is in the house. Just left work early, playing hooky. I like that kind of debauchery. Dig it. Dig it. 9:30. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I appreciate y'all. Why you having a bad day, King Candy? Did you just say F it? I don't care. I'm doing what I want to do. I do what I want. I do what I want. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's get a cool box to sort. Let's get something cooler. That box was lame as shit. Old space parts. Yes, this one could be good. Who knows? Who knows? It's gotta be cooler than the last one. That last one was lame as shit, y'all. Super lame. Like the lamest of the lames. Yeah, sometimes it's not the most fun thing in the world to do. That's why there's actually a decent amount of money in doing it. It's tedious. And you have to sort and find things. I need to put some of you at the feet. I need to a little bit organized here. What I'm doing is I'm putting the buckets with my pieces to tossing at my feet so that I can have the bucket that I'm sorting out of in my lap. Some of my feet here. And it allows me to sort a little bit more without having to throw them. It gets super annoying. Gotcha. Slow. You feel great. Well, I hope you're doing okay, Candy. Hope it's just a little normal fatigue or maybe a couple too many days of excessive fun at the pub catching up to you. I hope it's not anything serious. Love you, Candy. Love all you guys. I appreciate all the love and support, guys. It's been a tough one. I lost a wheel. No. No. When did you lose a wheel? One of my Lego wheels is gone. I'm gonna need to find a new Lego wheel. I know. That's what I was gonna say. Did Ichi give you the Rona? She gives Candy the Rona. There better be something cool in here, and I'm gonna be super bummed out. This little guy looks special. About the special part. Sometimes it's hard to tell if you just had a creative kid or you have a set when you're holding something. It's not always so cut and dry. Yeah, people always ask me, what does it feel like to get a coronavirus test? I'm like, well, have you ever been punched in the face, in the nose specifically? Just not like blasted, but just a nice little pop. That instant that the pop happens, that's kind of like the feeling of getting the coronavirus test, except that feeling lasts for 15 seconds because you're shoving the object up your nose. It's not the most fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the most fun. No woman, no cry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Said I remember when we used to sing in a government yard in Trenchtown. I should have some music playing. I don't even know what I can get away with playing anymore, Candy, without getting freaking copyright. I got a copyright strike a couple of weeks ago for playing a mix that I thought I was okay to play. And with all of the other issues that I've been having, dude, I just don't even want to risk it. I'm still waiting for them to send me the daily email of you didn't update your tax info the way that we want, even though we won't tell you the way we want it. So I can get super depressed again. Yeah. On another day, Candy, maybe you can walk me through the tutorial on that. I think I'll be okay with my low viewership here. It feels comfortable and normal anyway. That one time I had 70 people in my chat, it was intimidating. I didn't know what to do. I felt like I was failing. I just don't want to. I'm so scared now of doing anything at Facebook. I'm just trying to grow, and I've put so much into this that I don't want to do anything that's going to piss Facebook off and ruin my chances of getting the algorithm hit that we all need and want. Ultimately, that's all I'm trying to do is just... Yeah. Yeah, but you have to pay for that. That was like, I want to say it was like $60 a year or something like that. Because, yeah, Zilla uses that. Because he was playing music, I asked him who he was using. And how much have I invested in Lego? Sorry, I just missed your comments there on YouTube. I'm not used to getting any comments there. How's it going? I don't know what VOR ONG is. Invested in Legos. That's kind of hard to say. You know, you have your personal collection, thousands and thousands. And then you buy. I buy bulk lots and build sets, keep sets, sell sets. You know, buy minifigures, sell minifigures. So that's a pretty broad. Yeah, but thousands and thousands and thousands invested. So, how you doing today, Flo? What's your favorite Lego set? Or what are your themes? Or let's talk some Lego. Finally got a Lego head in the house. Let's go. Hope you're doing well. I'm just sitting here babysitting my sick kitty. Stayed home from work to babysit the sick kitty, so we decided to do some Lego investment talk streams. Want to know how I make money? Want to talk how you make money? Want to talk favorite building sets, favorite interesting sets? Yeah. It would be cool, Chef, if my son had been more interested. See, that's why I've never messed with any of that stuff, man. Like, I see people getting banned on Twitch for doing stuff. I don't want to do that. Oh, I guess I missed the comment. Sorry. I missed the comment the person on YouTube left already. Wah, wah, wah. Sorry. I've never had commenters on YouTube before. I wasn't even looking. Sorry. So sorry. So sorry. See, I don't even want to do that, dude. Like, I want to improve and play music, and like I'd love to do just a set where I played music, like basically just DJing without my turntables, you know. But I can't risk it. Can't risk it, biscuit. So I did that one time where I did the introduction of songs. I played, you know, 20 seconds of the intro of a song or something, or the middle hook, or and we talked about it. I did that one stream, but I was really nervous doing that too. I won't lie. Too risky. That's how I look at it. It's just too risky. Facebook is trying to hem me up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm streaming on the YouTubes and the Twitches, and I have a TikTok. You have a TikTok? Follow us on TikTok. Yeah, the YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. You got Twitter? Follow us on Twitter. You got Instagram? Follow us on Instagram. Do it now. Cats of Duty with a Z on every platform. I made it easy for you. I'm not trying to make you search. You don't have to go, well, how do you spell it here? And is there an underscore? And is there Cats of Duty? You'll find it. It's easy. I have faith. And if you can't find it, just don't make me say it. Say it. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, Chef. I hope you and your son have a great afternoon. You have fun. If you get on later, buddy, I'll check you out. I don't think I'll be playing Call of Duty. I want to be ready to take care of the kitty if the kitty needs anything, and I need to be sorting and getting rid of these Lego. I have hundreds of pounds of Lego I need to sort and sell, so I will be doing this all day, every day. All day, every day. I'm sure the boys will be on. If Merc's not feeling too shitty, he'll be on. Maybe. Should be out putting resumes in. Hope you guys are all well. Thank you for stopping by. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. A lot of weird ass pieces in here. There you go. Almost lunchtime. It's almost lunchtime. Yeah. I appreciate that, sir. Do me a favor, pull me up on YouTube. I could really use a lurk on YouTube. I've never had a lurker on YouTube, John. Will you be my YouTube stalker? You ever see a comment and you wonder if someone was trolling you? I think that person was trying to insult me. How rude. How rude. There's too many pieces. There's like, I love Lego. But it's also a catch-22 because there's so many different types of fucking Lego pieces. It's impossible to have enough containers for everything. That's basically what I'm getting at. You can try. Be my yeah. Hey, creeper. Thanks, John. I appreciate you, dude. I need someone to creep and watch me. Like that empty restaurant thing. Like maybe if you sit in my restaurant, John, on YouTube, and then other people will stop by my restaurant on YouTube and go, oh, let's try this guy out. He might not be bad. There's one guy sitting in that restaurant. It's that thing. I'll know about that thing. Be my lurker, baby. Ugh. I need to get my oatmeal. That is not a Lego. You get out of here, imposter. You're an imposter. You do not like imposters around here. See, look, it already worked. Now there's 2 people on YouTube. See? Hope everyone's doing well. Appreciate everybody. Thank you for checking out Cats of Duty, where we do a lot of different things. We'll take out internet bad guys to save real cats' lives in Call of Duty. We'll play some Lego games. We will sit here and do some Lego sorting and investment talk. We'll get into a lot of different weird stuff. We're going to be doing some podcasting, doing some mental health podcasts for men, just general life podcasts. We're doing a lot of different stuff, man. So check us out. Check us out on all the different social media platforms you might have. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Got them all. You got them all. Let's hang out. I try to put a little bit of different content on each platform to try to mix it up and keep it not the same everywhere, so it's not redundant. Try to get better at it every day. Welcome to our channels, everybody. I appreciate you stopping by. Where do you put this piece? You don't have that many pieces. What do you do with this one piece? It's random. How do you decide where that should go? What category it falls under? These are the questions that keep me up at night. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that, Mr. Estrada. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope everyone's doing well. So many pieces, so little time. Oh, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. We are doing the sick kitty stream today. My kitty was sick, is sick, needs the love, and so stayed home from work so that I can give her the lovin'. Be here if she needs any medical care. Hopefully she'll eat. Here in a few minutes, I'm gonna have to take a quick break. I'll leave the stream running, but I am gonna have to take a quick break to give her her round of antibiotics. I was waiting for her to eat breakfast to give them to her. She's not eating her breakfast, and at some point she needs the antibiotics regardless of whether she's eating or not. So that's what I think. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Right. Hope everyone's doing well. I appreciate y'all. I hear you, bro. All good, man. Hope you're doing well, Brian. How are things? If you're still there. Hopefully everything's all right, bud. Miss you, dude. Worked next to that guy for quite a few years. I do not miss working at the dental lab, but I do miss a few of the people there. It's not a bad experience. I have nothing negative to say about the boss. It just was not the job for me anymore. I had to go. It's killing my soul sitting at a desk in an office doing something that was not fulfilling. Worked there 8 years. Long ass time. Long ass time, man. Where the hell? There's like no minifigures in this box either. It's kind of boring. Boring box. It's a boring box. 910. 910. I don't know what that one is. So many different sets, so little time. A whole box for just Technic and gears. A box for just windows and a box for just doors. The most expensive Lego minifigure I've ever owned was I think I've owned ones that were more expensive, but off the top of my head, the Boba Fett, Chew Dog. I appreciate you, Chewy. How you doing, man? Yeah, the Boba Fett from I think it's the Cloud City set. It was like $200. Then there was a Green Lantern and Supergirl from San Diego Comic-Con that were also pretty valuable. Well, there's been a few. I had a $60. I'm all right, bro. Stressing between not getting my Facebook payout and stressing on that, and then putting as much energy into this, you know, and then having my cat get sick yesterday really didn't help. But I'm all good, dude. I appreciate you. Worried about being able to afford all this medication that the kitty needs and hoping that the medication works, because the medication doesn't work. It's not a good outcome. We'll just put it that way. Right? So praying it's all good. I just need to get the Facebook payout situation squared away. Facebook, why don't you get better about saying, instead of just saying, hey, update your tax info, we don't like what you did, why don't you tell people what it is that you need before I start swearing? Oh, there's another thing. I don't know, maybe have a customer service number you can actually call and someone will answer, because they don't have a customer service you can call. I don't know if you guys knew that. Even for a streamer who makes some money, and I'm not saying I make them a lot of money, but if you guys buy stars, they make a percentage of that. I think they make like 20% or some shit. Thank you, David, for the follow. How you doing today? So, they need to step their game up on their customer service for sure. And Facebook is lacking seriously in their customer service department. I know I'm not a big streamer, but I know that I make them money, so why aren't they helping me out? So that's why we're also pushing the YouTube. That's why we're also pushing the Twitch page. I already pushed it. Don't forget we have a TikTok. We make kitty TikToks. I'll be making some Lego TikToks. Trying to get better at making all this social media content stuff. I'm an old guy. You know how hard it is for an old guy to do social media? That would help me more for sure. Or Twitch, or, you know, yeah, it's definitely a thing where it's like, come on, Facebook, get your shit together. I don't quite get it. And I guess they got their money, so they don't care. You know what I mean? And then they get to sit on my money, so then they really don't care. I'm not sure what the philosophy there is. It's pretty frustrating that they have their customer service is that poor. Like, it's really bad. As much money as I make for Facebook, again, even as a small streamer, I should get better customer service. I should be able to get in email contact with an actual human being. And when I do try to open a service ticket, I get an auto-generated email back with links to shit I've already read, and then they tell me the service ticket is closed. I do actually know of another streamer that was having those issues with Facebook and still currently having those issues. We know of 2 streamers that got locked out of their accounts with money in them, and they won't give them back. Hey, Minks, how you doing? Appreciate that. Yeah, Big Cat. I don't understand why they're being this way. It's really frustrating. Wow. As a business, I have to report the taxes anyway. It is what it is. I have to report the money that I'm donating. I have to report. I didn't last year. I didn't donate when we were around $700. We donated last year. But this year I need to make, actually I keep a record of everything so that I don't get double taxed, because I'll actually get double taxed if I don't keep the record. It's a whole thing. But because I became a business in an LLC, I have to like be very, very careful about how I document and account everything. So no matter what, I'm gonna have to pay taxes. That's what it is. But the way you get around some of the Venmo, I don't know about Cash App, is you send it as friends and family as a gift, not gifts and services. Yeah, no, I'm an independent contractor, so. And I was getting one anyway for doing the Uber and all that other shit. It's just another avenue. I have to just keep everything separate. So like my business account, I have to pay for some shit with my business account, some shit with my personal. There's a lot of weirdness. I can deduct tax, like I can deduct the square footage of my house out of taxes, and there's a whole, there's a whole thing. That's why we are doing the Lego thing from home today, try to make some money, sorting and selling these, and then I'm here in case the kitty needs anything since she's sick and not eating. Gonna have to give her some medication here in a minute. I gotta get my oatmeal heated up. I finished heating up my oatmeal. I ate my breakfast, y'all. All right, y'all. I will be right back. I got to give my kitty medication. Appreciate this. Appreciate the stars there. Thank you, Brian. Hey, thank you, Chew Dog. Love you too, man. I appreciate you guys. I will be right back. I'm just gonna give my kitty her medication. Look at that. It's not fun. Giving kitties. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shoe Dog. So sorry, bro. Brandon, thank you for that like, share. Shoe Dog, I'm so sorry, man. Sending out love to y'all. Nobody saw. I had to give my kitty some medication. Cynthia, how you doing? Sorry. Had to give my kitty some medication and get my oatmeal out of the fridge. How you doing today? You a Lego lover, kitty lover, both? Video game lover? We do it all here. We'll be doing some mental health podcasts in the future. Deadstream, well, you know. Sorry. How you doing, Cynthia? Hope you're well. Hope everyone's well. There you go, too. 4x4. I don't remember that written. Merkless. Thanks for that like. How you doing, buddy? Hope you are well. Hope everyone is well. Okay, actually show up. Oh, one sec, guys. I'll be right back. Hey. All right. Back again. Sorry. Hey. I had to sell us a Lego set real quick. Well, Merc. Okay, I guess. She won't eat breakfast now. walking around the house howling. So, not really sure what to take of that. As we will see how things go here in the near future. Hopefully they get better. How are you doing, buddy? She has a UTI and her kidneys are failing. So I had to put her on prescription food and medication. And the food is supposed to be a simpler protein for her kidneys to break down. Scruff, thank you for that. Like, so the food's supposed to be a simpler protein for her body to break down. And hopefully then that helps. Oh, you know, just laying there, huh? Lazy bum. Messing with you. How you feeling, dude? How are you feeling today, buddy? Hopefully well. Hopefully well. You know I'm eating just for you, right? Just for you, baby. I think the it's just a combination. I think her kidneys were shutting down, and then the UTI is from, I don't know. I'm not sure. She's old, and it's common for cats when they hit a certain age for their kidneys to start failing them. It was a huge shock. Her last vet checkup, everything was fine. There's been zero issues. She's only issues she's ever really had is she throws up a lot, and she's had bad teeth and had to have a few of her teeth removed and have to have them cleaned all the time. But that's what the doctor thinks. Yeah, all of her levels are elevated. Her white blood cells, and like just all this stuff is just not, old person stuff, old kitty stuff. So I was just not mentally ready to deal with. She'll actually be 17 in February. So I've had her in February. I've had her 16 years. So she's not a young kitty anymore, And so these are the hard years. These are the hard years. So. Hopefully the medication we got her on. They gave her a shot of antibiotics and something else yesterday. Yeah, there's a combination. It has a lot of it has to do with like how much they eat, how fast they eat, what they lick. I think my cat's always licking shit and eating shit she's not supposed to. I've been told that like having their food dishes off the ground helps, but I don't know. Maui, I love it that you're Maui. So yeah, Mau will be 17. And then my Nina, my black kitty, she'll be 4. And then we have obviously little Papaya, who's just a kitten. The baby ginger. So, appreciate all of the love, guys. You're all amazing. I really appreciate all of the support. Not only just with all the social media stuff, all the accounts and the love here, but personal love. Merc, your message yesterday meant a lot more than you'll ever know, bud. I do. I take lots of video, lots of pictures. I appreciate you guys. I need to do more TikTok stuff with her. She's way less active now. She's getting older, and so she's on that chill kitty vibe, you know. But I do need to get some more social media content with just the Mau Mau 2 being the mascot, the main mascot here at Casa Duty. But she's our baby girl. We love her. I appreciate all of the well wishes, all of the donations to help with the medications, and it's gonna just the prescription food alone was insane. Insane. I appreciate you guys more than you'll know. You know what? I completely forgot to send you a message, Minkle. Thank you so much. You are one of the people that made me cry yesterday. I was crying because of my kitty, and I was also crying because of some messages and some donations, and yours being one of them. Bean, thank you, man. And yeah, Minx, you made me cry. Merkel made me cry. I think Bean made me cry too, you fuck. I cried a lot yesterday, y'all. I was wrong. I cried at PetSmart at the vet because they got the pet Banfield in the. I cried at the place picking her up. It was not good. No, it's all good. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, your message made me cry, Scott. You fuck. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. You can ask my wife. Frick. I'm an emotional prick. This is how I roll. Love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm a little bit better today. I'm a little more hopeful with the kitty. The stream stuff still hasn't sorted itself out. I am glad that I don't have to fillet anybody, though, since that number didn't actually work. I was afraid. Well, it showed, buddy. It was a very heartfelt message. I appreciate you. Appreciate all of you guys. Seriously, the amount of love that I got yesterday. The last few days just was streaming all this stuff that I've been stressing on in life. But when everyone found out that my kitty was sick, the amount of love that I got from you guys was genuinely overwhelming. Genuinely overwhelming. And I appreciate you. You won't eat breakfast today, though, fucker. Really bumming me out. I keep hoping that she's gonna eat. We just had to force medication on her. She's not very happy with me right now. This is a pretty boring box too. The last few boxes I had sorted were way more exciting. They'd have minifigures and like cool stickered pieces. These are all just like, these are all boring. These are all boring. That's the scariest part for sure. Is not knowing if you'll be able to afford what happens and what I need. And Mistress, thank you so much for the 70 bits. How you doing today, Mistress PETA? We are doing the at-home stream today. I was supposed to be doing an on-the-road stream, but the kitty is sick and is not eating. I stayed home so I could make sure she gets her medication and hopefully eats. The only reason she ate dinner yesterday, she was in my lap and I held the bowl in front of her and she ate, which is one of the many times that I was crying yesterday. And then I was super hopeful, went to bed, she ate dinner, great, and then she howled most of the night, walking around the house, I'm guessing in pain. They won't give her pain medication because the pain medication will make the levels, like her blood levels and stuff, worse, or make it harder to monitor if anything's wrong, I guess. I don't know. science doctor stuff. And so I'm hopeful that the medication and whatever they gave her at the doctor's office yesterday helps. And that the prescription food, it's like a simpler protein so that her kidneys can break it down easier. And then it's almost all wet food so that there's more water. We'll see. Oh, jury duty. Yep. The chicken flavored rice. Yes, yes. Thank you. I appreciate that, mistress. I hope you're all doing well. Big Cat Gaming. Princess Ming Smirkles. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Ooh. It's an hour and a half let you out. Jury duty. You know, I never got jury duty messages when I was younger. And then as I got them as an adult, I just ignore them. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Now you get to work. That sucks. Cats are great. They're silly little busters. They can be little assholes, but it's part of their charm, too. It's part of their charm. Appreciate everybody checking me out on YouTube. Knew you were a big softie. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Whoosh. Bricks everywhere. What do you do? So many different types. So many different types. That's hilarious. I had to stop giving, so I gave my Mau Mau human food when I first got her, and then she started to get fat, and then I got yelled at, like actually chastised by my vet, because Mau Mau was getting really fat, and I was feeding her like carne asada and shit, and you're not supposed to do that. Y'all, don't give your cats or dogs carne asada. It's not good. It's not good. Minks tell everybody. So I had to stop giving the Mau Maus the human food. There's a lot of reasons. Mainly, they beg for yours all the time, and that's not good either. But there's extra salts and the oils and the stuff that our food's cooked in. They're not supposed to have. Yeah. Oh, I know. Just saying, for general education for everyone, not telling anybody what to do. We all have to live our own lives. But human food for the kitties is bad. We all drink milk, right? We're not baby cows. Milk. Yeah, I knew it. Look at this guy. Y'all see him. He's running around PA acting like a hard ass. Running around feeding bunny rabbits Tostitos and shit. Look at you, softy. Knew your ass was a big softy. Knew your ass was a big softy. Bunny rabbit. Merkel had a bunny rabbit. How cute. God, please tell me you have a picture of that. Did you feed it to the shark? Is that what you used for bait? Yeah. Make sure it's nothing with like oil. Like it has to, like, chicken has to be boiled. You know. You're one of the smart ones. You know. A lot of time when we talk about this stuff too, you just got to put out that general information. I want it to be an information page too. For the kitties, there was a lot of things that as a cat owner, I thought I was doing right over the years, and I came to find out I was not. So, you know. Hey, Jamie, I appreciate you, man. How you doing, dude? We are doing a Lego sort stream today so that if my kitty needs any medical care or will eat her food, I'm able to stop and give her the food. And then I'm able to sort and get through this giant pile of Lego I need to sell to make money. So that's why we are doing that here today. Appreciate you guys. Demon on Deck Gaming, y'all. Should give that a legend a follow. So many legends stop by Cats of Duty. So many legends. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Apologize if my energy is off today, guys. I'm tired, worried about my kitty. But I appreciate all the love. Your guys' love and energy has really, really turned my frown upside down. Even the really nice messages that made me cry yesterday. That's weird. Wait, are we talking about cigarette smoke or happy smoke? Devil's lettuce. Because I've had a few animals do that. Or the devil's lettuce. Even my one that's got some kidney issues is technically on the team. That's what, yeah. But I thought I had to ask just in case, but okay. You're one of the smart ones. Yep. My kitty's on the team too. By choice. It's funny. Someone stole it from me years ago, but I had a cousin whose beagle would hear the lighter and come running. And if you tried to like pass without having blown smoke at the dog's face, he'd growl. It was really funny. Oh my god. That's a pretty cute bunny. That's a pretty cute bunny rabbit. Yeah, no, you never force. Smoke buddy, that's awesome. Yeah, no. That's crazy. That's a long ass jury session. Kitty, 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 kitty. So many freaking Lego. Who let me buy all this Lego? Bullshit. It's a bad idea. It was a good idea. Just too much. I have too much. More than I can sort. Yep. That's hilarious. Had yourself a little hop head. That's funny, Mink Minks. I used to have a picture of my cousin's beagle smoking. Put a bowl up to his mouth. Hilarious. Somebody stole that at one of my infamous house parties. I used to have these crazy house parties, and one of the things about being young and stupid is you don't think about it. And even though it's already happened to you, you still don't think about it. And I ended up having shit stolen from me almost every single time I threw a house party. So like all my old skate videos got stolen, it was a Polaroid. It was a Polaroid of the beagle. Cousin Lisa. This crazy little pothead beagle. Yeah. Try to pass over him in the circle, the dog would literally growl at you. What this shit? That's a misplaced sticker if I've ever seen one. Can you get it placed right? No, a lot of the time, once they're off, man. They're off to the races. Oh my gosh. Why did you buy all these? I am not going to be gaming today, I don't think, Merc. I want to be able to give Mau Mau any medical care or attention she needs. And I need to make some money since I'm staying home today. So I'm doing the Lego sort thing so that I can make some money selling these bad boys. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Maybe, if my wife takes little man to jiu-jitsu tonight, maybe I'll game a teeny bit tonight just to get a game or two in with the boys. So I would, again, miss you guys, love you guys. I want to play. I have been feeling a little down and a lot going on here. Too many types of pieces in the world. So what's your plan, Merkel? What's your plan, dude? Getting the resumes in. I got an extra set of knee pads I can loan you. Do what you gotta do, you know? Do what you gotta do, you know? You know? After I had to chase Mau Mau down and give her medication, she's probably really not going to want anything to do with me today. She was not happy being dragged from out underneath the bed. Having a, not a needle syringe, but like the plunger stuck in her mouth. She wasn't very happy with me. She's a little ticked off. She's a little ticked off at me. How you guys doing today? Lego, Merkel, you ever built a Lego set? You seem like you probably like those Bionicles. You were a Bionicle kid, I bet. Weren't you? Weren't you? Just checking out something on the PC real quick. I have some sound collection, but if you use me, you're gonna get a copyright ban. Watch. Nah, I'm good. No copyright bans for me, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, the little Z boys. When did the Z boys become the new annoying kids driving? Why was the BMW kids, the Honda kids? I know, because I was a Honda kid. And then now it's the annoying ass Z boys driving these Z's with these obnoxious ass exhausts. Sound like a 1984 Beretta with a hole in the exhaust. Any of you guys have a friend with one of those Z24 Beretta or Cavaliers? Every single one of those things they had a hole in the exhaust. I don't know what the hell is wrong with those cars. I don't think I ever heard one other than like brand new that didn't have an exhaust problem. Especially back east with all the salt. I am from Ohio. Cleveland is the city where we come from. What you know? What you know? What you know, Scott? What? What? Just want to. It's freezing outside. Oh. Oh, that's right. It's Thursday night. Drinks with the minks. Appreciate the host, mistress. I get to stay in bed. I want to. Baby, it's cold outside. I want to stay inside in my bed. There are definitely those days where you're just like, ah, shit. I really don't want to get out of bed because it's cold out there. F the cold. Girls' night. That's right, because you do the Killa, right? Play with Killa, the odd one, and do you have a fourth join you, or is it just the three of you? I imagine the three of you. Girls' night and you're playing with Zilla? Chris is joining Girls' night. I love it. I didn't know you could get invited to Girls' night. I want to get invited to Girls' drinks night. I thought I was one night, but I guess it wasn't. It got canceled. I can't remember. What's goody? Ooh. Wood burning stove. Dang. Oh, you got one of the little space heaters. You're like, don't run it. Just don't run anything else. It'll be Zilla and the Giggles. The Giggle Crew and Zilla. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I hope you have a great time. I will try to stop by. All depends on what's going on here at the house with the kitty and the fam and everything, but I always try to stop by. Everyone streams when I can. I try to support like a bra on the lunch lady. I try. That's awesome. Hey, that's awesome. I love it. Love it. Thank you for that 21 days of loyal ass followage up in the house, TJ. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate the vibes, man. We've been having a rough week over here at Cats Duty. Got a sick kitty. Been a little down. I appreciate all of you guys coming in with the vibes. It means way, way more than you know. I am down. I'm always down for a good laugh and a giggle. Good laugh and a giggle. I won't be drinking with you on stream, but I'll be hanging out with you on stream. I can take donations. I'll take a donation for a drink, and then you can drink it. How about that? We'll do it that way. Yeah. I'll pass them off. One to you, one to Killa, one to Jord. The odd one, and then we just rotate them around. Yeah, Mau Mau's super sick. We're praying that the medication that they gave her and the new food, I have to give her a prescription food that has like a simpler protein for her body and kidneys to break down, but she had a urinary tract infection, her kidneys are failing, all of her blood levels and a bunch of techie sciencey stuff were all elevated. So we got her on a special diet, and yeah, we're monitoring everything so far. She's moving around and stuff still, you know what I mean? So it's not like she's just laying there, but she didn't eat breakfast this morning, so she's only had one meal in now like 42 hours, 41 hours, something like that, roughly. So I'm genuinely concerned. Praying for the best outcome. I've had her 16 years next month. She'll be 17 next month. So, she's not a baby girl. She's my baby girl, but she's not a baby. So we're hoping for the best. We're praying. It always says that, right? Trying to flex on you, huh? 111. It's been more than that. It's been more than that. That's awesome. Set your hooks in them. They do. I hope she's going to be here another 10 years. An indoor cat can live into their 20s. Indoor cats live an average of 10 years longer than outdoor cats, or cats that are allowed to go outdoors because of lack of infection, dealing with other cats that have diseases, and stress, and then just average cars, etc. But I hope we're praying. We'll know here more in the next. No, she's not eating anything. No, she's not eating anything. So yeah, she's only eaten once in 40 something hours. As of right now, she's still refusing to eat. So that's actually why I stay. I was supposed to be out driving Uber or something to make the money because we're, yeah. But I had to stay home with the kitty to make sure that she needed anything or whatever. So that's why I'm doing this Lego thing, just to try to get some of these Legos out of the house and sold to make money that I'm not making out on the road Ubering. So figured I'd stream. I'm actually even on the YouTubes right now. YouTube's on the Twitch and the Facebook. I'm triple streaming. I've never triple streamed before. A little different. I mean, only just because there's one more screen to watch, and I did miss a comment or two from YouTube because I wasn't used to getting any. I don't have a whole lot of followers on YouTube, so I don't get it. And I've only streamed there twice, so I wasn't really expecting any engagement there, and I missed a comment. Hopefully the Flo isn't upset. I tried to talk to Flo, but she left too soon. Yeah, well, we're looking into a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah, I have her on a special. I had to get prescription. Like I have to show a prescription to buy the food, the wet and the dry food that I had to get her, which of course then means it's way more expensive. And then the meds and everything. So we'll see. And then there's a procedure that they can do if this doesn't work. But I mean, it's probably one I can't afford. I have to give her like IV fluids, and we're gonna get it worked out. All positive outcomes for the kitty. All positive outcomes are gonna happen for the kitty. She's gonna be around a long time. She has way too many people that love her, and way too much. Way too much to live for. She got too many fans now. She has too many fans, right? Definitely. I'm sorry, TJ. Where do you live? The Coyotes. That sounds like that's a New Mexico, Texas, Arizona kind of thing. I'm in Phoenix. We'd lose a lot of animals to coyotes and boars, or what do you call it, javelina. You can lose animals to javelina out here. Like, oh, how'd you lose your cat? Well, javelina, Missouri. Hey, coyotes in Missouri? Sweet. I didn't know that. Did not know they had coyotes in Missouri. I don't know much about Missouri, though. What's the state bird, TJ? Arizona's state flower is the saguaro cactus. Kudos to you if you knew that. That's awesome. Cardinal's the state bird? That's Ohio state bird too. Oh, interesting. And why is it the Arizona Cardinals? No, I don't even know what Arizona state bird is. Better not be the Cardinal, or I'm gonna die. I know Ohio state bird is from Ohio. We're gonna find out right now. We're gonna learn together, kids. Since I'm asking you what your state bird was, I don't even know what my state bird is. How funny is that, huh? This guy. Interesting. Cactus wren is the state bird. The state fish is the Arizona trout. State tree is the Palo Verde. We're gonna make this an educational stream now. We're switching it up. Texas state bird is the northern mockingbird. Declared in 1927. There you go, kids. Some history for you. Alright. I don't know how long I've been on this bucket, but I've only gotten it down this much this whole time. It doesn't seem like a lot of progress, guys. That's what also gets very disheartening about doing this. You feel like you've been working forever and then you don't see a ton of progress. And you're like, oh, God, that's such a demotivator. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. I appreciate every single one of you guys for stopping by, spending a minute, a second, and an hour hanging out with Cats of Duty. Especially all of the people that have donated, all of the people who have shown love for the kitty, sent well wishes for the fams. I appreciate you guys. Everyone that's shown support, everyone that's donated. One of the other venues, since Facebook's holding my payout, I appreciate everyone that's still giving me stars, because I will get that payout sooner or later. Sooner or later. I'm playing with Legos. Sarah nailed it. Playing with Legos, just being a big goober. I'm sorting Legos, so I have literally tubs and tubs and tubs. And so below me, you can see down here at my feet, I have some Lego tubs, and I'm sorting different shapes into the Lego tubs. So trying to make, I have a lot of Legos to sort and sell. And so this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. sorting. Just about, especially with all the different Lego pieces they have. Oh, you sent me pictures of kitties? Now this I like. Let's go see kitters. Let's see kitters. You know me. I love me a pussy pic in the DMs. Pussy cat, of course. Jeez, guys. Oh, the babies! Yes, the babies. They're so cute. And it snuggles. They say, Mom, don't get out of bed. You should stay in bed because it's cozy and warm. It's cozy and warm in bed, Mom. Don't get out. No, Mink, stay in bed and cuddle us. Mama, Mama, cuddle us, Mama. That's what the babies are saying. My Mau Mau is not letting me cuddle her right now. She is, especially after getting her medication just a little while ago, she's mad at me. She's a little mad at Dad, y'all. So we'll see if she comes out. Hopefully she eats later, guys. I'm trying. She did eat last night, so I'm not like super freaked out. She's drank water today. But I'm definitely concerned. My friend Carrie from, so there's two owners of La Guitarra. One of them is Carrie, the other is Missy. So Carrie has, one of her cats is almost the exact same age as my Mau Mau and has a very similar issue. And she has to, she's going to teach, either do them for me or teach me, or I'm not sure, but she has to give one of her cats like IV fluids once a week to help with the dehydration and all that stuff. So I don't know if she's going to teach me how to do it or if she's just going to do it for me, but I contact her and see about getting those treatments done for the kitty. Oh, yeah. Get those pets. Don't be shy. You want to see? Oh, shoot. Minks, can I show your kitties? Am I allowed to show? They're not my kitties to show, see? You can't just go around showing people's pussycat pics without their permission to show pussycat pics. You know what I mean? It's a private kind of thing. Maybe she doesn't want me. Alright, so she said I can show the pussycat pic. He's the pussycat pic. She said, so these are kitties. They said, Mom, you got to stay and love us. Don't leave, Mama. I appreciate all of you guys hanging out with me. It has been a rough one. I'm so worried about my kitty. But she stopped howling, at least for now. She was walking around the house most of the evening and a lot of it today. Oh, excuse me. Just howling at the moon. And they like laying next to you and staying. Oh, the kitties, they're awesome. Kitties are the best. So if you guys want to know a trick to getting your cats to snuggle with you more, keep it colder. The colder it is, the more likely you are to have a kitty snuggle with you. Because they don't like being cold. He's just staring at you. Yep, just staring. Yep. Yeah, so I'm gonna either Carrie is going to do it for me or she's gonna teach me how to do it. I don't know. She had messaged me like, hey, I got you. And was a little curious why my vet hadn't suggested doing them. Because she asked me, and I'm like, nah, my vet didn't say nothing about that. What's up? Like, I am open to treatments that are going to keep my kitty alive and healthy. Again, I've had her 16 years. That's my baby. I was devastated. I cried in the middle of PetSmart yesterday when I went to pick her up, y'all. 43-year-old grown-ass man from Cleveland crying like a bitch over my kitty, over my little pussycat. So I love her. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's why. That's what's up. Because that's that kitty temperature. That's that kitty snuggle temperature. You get it around 65, 68. Yeah, you're gonna have a kitty snuggling with you. They are. They're my babies. Dude, my Mau Mau loves those ice cubes too. And now what's weird is, guys, I have those like fresh water fountains, right? And we have 2 of them in the house. And she's walking past those and trying to drink water out of the sink in the bathroom or the tub. Or so she's just on some weird shit, man. I don't know if like instinctively she's trying to get different minerals from like hard water, or who the hell knows. Like, you don't know why they do what they do sometimes. But literally is passing the fresh water fountain to go drink out of the sink. I don't know. Just keeps jumping up on the counter. Little Buster. Yeah, I am very, very worried about her. I love her very, very much. And we will see what happens. We will see. Hoping that the medication and the new food make a big difference, and yeah, we shall see. I don't know. I appreciate all you guys hanging out with me. Just sitting here being weird, sorting Legos. Figure. Yeah, my animals are spoiled too with the water for sure. Yeah, every animal's different, you know. And then also what I found too with like my experience with animals is they change over time. So when they're younger, they're usually less affectionate, and especially like kitten age, you know, they just want to play and run and this and that. And as they get older, they get more like, all right, yeah, you can love me. Part of that I think is comfort level and just comfort in themselves, you know, and then just the bonding time, you know, age. But yeah, my younger cats are usually way less affectionate. The Papaya's my Ginger, he's the exception. That is the most affectionate cat I have ever had for a young cat ever. He is just the biggest lover in the world. You guys see this right here? We built this cat shelf. It's got ramps on it. It's got holes in it so they can climb up and down. Oh, my tripod's breaking. They won't even get on it. I spent all this time. Hey, thank you very much, TJ, for that love. I appreciate you. You enjoy your breakfast, enjoy your day. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hope everyone has an amazing day. Thank you, guys, everybody, for all of the well wishes for my fur baby. I am definitely very worried about her. I did not sleep a whole lot worrying about her, and between worrying about her and listening to her howl. Yeah, I'm really hoping to. And I'll know when she's hungry because she's a mouth. The reason she got her name Mau Mau is when I picked her up from the animal shelter 16 years ago. The entire drive home, the noise she was making sounded like Mau Mau. As the entire this is like she's howling the whole way. And so that's actually how she earned her name, Mau Mau. My little Buster. Love her, and I love you guys. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Mink Minks. Can't wait to do another co-stream with you soon, Mink Minks. Did you join in Snick's tech help and reach out? You just said DJ said to ask for help, and he will help you. Snick is awesome. King Candy will jump in and help. He's really good with it. He also poops in the car. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm telling you, Minx, he will. If you and I did a video call, we could probably figure it out between the two of us, because I was able to get that one working really easy. and I'm not that good at this stuff. Snick's way better and has helped me a ton. No worries, just asking. I just care. Care about your mink minks. Awesome, awesome watching your success. You're just killing it. Killing it. Couldn't happen to a cooler person. Very happy for you. Appreciate all the love and support. Slowly knocking it down. I think I'm gonna go until maybe I get halfway done with this and I'm gonna take a break. This is... Oh no, I'm sorry. Sorry, Mink Mink. Oh, I hope he's doing... I hope speedy recovery for him. It's got to be either the right cable or just a setting. I'm telling you, the amount of settings that you have to have between everything set up right, it could be just as simple as a Windows input setting under sounds. It could be, yeah, there's a million, but it could just even be a simple chord. I have all my other chords. They're in another room. But yeah, it has to have at least 3 rings on it. I think that's what it is. It has at least 3 rings on the auxiliary cable. And then just the USB. And obviously, you got that working because you said it's lit up. Oh, darn. I hope everything works out, Mink Minks. I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that, Mink Mink. Sending positive vibes to Grandpa. Your dad. He's probably old enough to be my grandpa. Be your grandpa. I'm old enough to be someone's grandpa now. I'm getting old, y'all. This is scary. Especially since I'm from Ohio. I could be a great grandpa. Let me look around. I gotta find. Let me find the one where the hell I can mail you the one I had. I feel silly that I didn't put that in the box when I shipped you the mic. Holy crap! I'm old enough to be your dad. Mink Mink. Scary. All jokes aside, I try to make light when situations are tense. That's how I deal with tense situations sometimes. I sending nothing but love. And now going back to me making jokes during tense situations. You think he's 49? Oh, I want to tease you so bad right now. Perhaps, I'm not sure. Really nice. Love you guys. I'll be roasting him later. Nope. And you shouldn't. And you shouldn't care. You find friendship in the most odd places sometimes, or what would I do, Minx? What would I do, Minx? Would I publicly embarrass anybody? Would never do that. Okay, I would. Come on. It's fun to tease you guys. It's so cute. You guys are so cute. I think he doesn't stop by the stream as much because I think he's afraid I'm gonna roast him. Oh, Paps! Want to talk to you about your extended warranty. Well, if I'm teasing him, I'm also teasing you a little bit. Kind of a teasing y'all. Really. I love you guys. And I think you're cute. Y'all are cute. I figured. Y'all are cute. I just think of the cute little pictures of you guys at Hell's Kitchen. I go, aww, look at them at Hell's Kitchen being all cute. Aww. Yeah, y'all are awesome. You make sure he knows. I haven't been able to be in as many streams. That's usually where I would see the most of you guys. In other people's streams. Not like I met you. Always appreciate you guys. Awesome energy. Awesome human beings. I was super jelly and I was like, oh, look how cute they are. You guys are posting pictures of each other and all cute. And I was like, oh, I'm also really jealous of those fuckers. I want one of those steaks from Gordon so bad. Yeah, no, you can't. Life gets busy, man. And I've been trying to get my Facebook payout situation sorted and take care of the house and the cats and get Cats of Duty up and running. And so. Guys are adorable. I think I made a joke and I said, I just want a woman that looks at me the way that Sarah looked at that menu. I think I have one. I'm not 100% sure. You were really eyeballing that menu. As I would be too. I am very, very much looking forward to being able to go out to eat there one day. Where did this go? This must have its own bin, but I don't see it anywhere. That's some shit. I bet. So that's why I can make that joke. The look on your face, like I said, I just want a woman, and I have one that looks at me the way you looked at that menu. I'm so excited. You had this it's that little. I probably Second Coming of Christ, Cooking Idol. We love them here at Cats of Duty household as well. But you had this your eyes had this intense. I lust and want this so bad. And then your face had the little kid happy. Your body had language was like, I got my menu. It was just the whole picture. It was a great picture that Pabs captured there. You should see, my wife makes fun of me. I do a happy dance when I get certain foods, like a cookie or something. I'm like, I do a little dance while I'm eating it. Look at my cookie. I love it. That's how I roll. I got my cookie. I got my cookie. Yeah, like Fig Newtons. They're not cookies. Fig Newtons aren't cookies. It's a Newton. Can I say that's halfway and take a break? Can I lie to myself and say that's halfway? Takes forever. You guys, and none of you are helping. Will you help sort? Jeez. So much. So much. I bet I would be. I promise you this, Minx. I will videotape my reaction if I ever get to eat at the Gordon Ramsay Steakhouse in Vegas or LA, so that you can laugh at my silliness. Or the next time that I go somewhere that I get like that, I will try to remember to videotape it or have my wife videotape it so you can see me in my silly. I love food. I love it. And like when a little kid does something, yeah, damn, that's how much it cost. Wait, is that for like both people or is that per person? Please tell me that's for both. I could do that if that, well, I can't afford that now or anytime in the near future, but please tell me that's for both of y'all. Because you drank some wine too, right? Okay. Is that like just a flat and then you just pick out your courses and you get a glass of wine or something, right? Or is that like for the courses and then the wine's extra? Let me know so I can start selling plasma and break out my knee pads now. Because I want to eat there one day. The food and the wine. So maybe it's a little less if you do just the food package. It's a flat rate fee. Okay. Oof. I mean, that's you know, yeah. They have I don't know if you've ever heard, in Phoenix, we have, there's a few in the other states too. At least I know of. Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. That's like the best steakhouse that I've been to. They have like a $100 and something porterhouse, and it comes out in like bubbling butter. It's the fucking crack. It's great. Oh, I bet. Hell yeah. If you aren't drunk and full, at least drunk on happiness and full, was not a good time. That's awesome. That's awesome. There are so many Legos to sort. It never stops. I bet it did. I'm doing okay, man. I'm worried about the kitty, Snick. She still won't eat, bro. I gave her, so they gave me medication to take home. I have to give her twice a day to treat her urinary tract infection. And then I think it has something else in there for her kidneys as well. So I have to give her that twice a day. So I just gave her that. You have scars? Oh gosh, is that what these pictures are? I appreciate you guys. Appreciate y'all very, very much. Very true, and I appreciate that. I'm hoping. That's why I stayed home. That's why I'm doing this today instead of driving for Uber and Lyft and all that, so that I could be here if she needed anything or if anything got worse. No, I thought I got in a picture. No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't generally like seeing people's feet in person, Olympics, or I'm good. Unless it's like really interesting scar, then I'm like, oh, well, you know, scars are different. But I'm not interested. Thank you. You send me your pussycat pics though, all day long. I'm hoping. We'll see. I mean, I think yesterday what it was, right? She didn't eat breakfast. She was at the vet all day, or not all day, but at the vet for 5-6 hours, however long she was there. And I picked her up she didn't eat dinner when I fed the other kids. I'm trying to remember because at one point I did bring her into the room for my med session, and I don't know if that was what maybe motivated her to eat. But hopefully, you know, when she gets hungry enough, she'll eat. I want, the reason I really am worried about it is because the food is supposed to help break stuff down. It was after? Okay, so yeah, so the meds helped her, so maybe I should go have a med session and maybe she'll want to eat. Probably because she's in pain. But they can't give her pain pills because then that messes with other shit. You have a snake scar? You got bit by a snake? Ah, shit, that's not... Oh, wait. Or is it just like a green snake? If this is one of the little gardener snakes, I want to hear about this shit. But if it's a good story... I'm just playing. You got a good snake bite in the hand story? I don't have any snake bite in the hand stories. I've seen a snake. You know, it's funny, guys. I've lived in Arizona 17 plus years now. I have never seen a snake in person. I think I just saw a snake recently within the last like year or two hiking with my wife and son, like for the very first freaking time. And I'm not even 100% sure. Like I don't have any memorable experiences with snakes out here. I was just snort. Oh, I got you. A snake scar. Snake-like. Heck yeah. I'm gonna take you up on that. You better take Deegan too, or he'll be upset. I think he likes Gordon Ramsay more than all of us. Maybe even you. And I know you got a crush on him. No. We love Gordon Ramsay at our house, and there's also a secret dad reason that I watch Gordon Ramsay shows. No wine for him though. No. He'll whine enough. I watch Gordon Ramsay shows, because Gordon Ramsay is awesome and he's like my soul animal. But my son has as most children do, have an issue with accountability, right? Ownership and character, learning all of the doing a good job and why we do a good job and this and that. And so a lot of the time we're watching his shows and I'll say, you see that fool that he's getting yelled at, that's getting yelled at by Gordon? This is why I call you out, and this is why I hold the standard this high, so you aren't that idiot when you're an adult. It's okay to be an idiot when we're kids. We're all idiots when we're kids, right? It's being that when we're 30 years old and getting fired because we didn't have any common sense because we didn't get called out when we were kids. And so I tell them, every once in a while, I'm hard on you, and you aren't going to like it. And I said, but I'm keeping you from becoming that guy. Nobody idolizes him more than you. Oh, you and Deegan might have to toss pause for that one then. Yes. Well, and just standard of character, right? That's why, again, it's not just the standard of food. It's all around. It's the work. And so that's the principle and that's the ideals of character, moral character, hard work, and accountability. Because he's literally had to, you know what I mean, call it the kitchen nightmares, right? Where they go in and call out these owners and these. So that's why we watch it. Literally, it's a psychological, not game, but it's a trick in the sense of for Dad is he's learning things whether he knows it or not. Don't be that guy. Own your shit. Everyone, and we constantly tell him that. I'm human. I make mistakes. It's when you can't own your shit, you can't grow, and when people aren't going to put up with you. Mastercraft. We haven't watched that one yet. Lately, he's been watching one on, I think it's on Disney, where Gordon goes around the world and has like a cooking challenge with people and their local food. And then some local natives eat each food and like rate who they think is better or whatever. I can't remember what the name of the show is. Deacon's always watching it when I was coming home from work. I can't remember what the name of that one was, but it was super cool seeing Gordon in a different. He just seems like a very genuine dude. I like chopping it up with people. I like learning about where they're from and their families, and that's it. Uncharted, that's what it is. And so I relate to that show a lot because I like One of my favorite jobs I ever had, I worked at this hotel in San Diego called La Berge, really nice 5-star hotel in Del Mar. But the coolest part about that job was all of the different people that worked there. We had a bunch of French, foreign, they weren't exchange students, but they were here on work visas that worked in the kitchen, and a lot of the Hispanics that worked in the kitchen. They would have these huge get-togethers, and everybody, Italians and Asians and the French and all these different cultures from this hotel would get together, and they would all cook food together. It was really cool. My favorite was when the French chef, he would do these fish boils where he just throw in like every kind of fish in the world in it, and then just dump it out on the table, and it was just cool. And it'd be people speaking different languages and playing music, and I just love that. That cultural exchange is one of the coolest things between music and art that you can have as humans. Episode 3, season 5. Yeah, I don't know what season he's on, but there's been some of the ones I've watched with him have been really cool. I mean, he watches like 8 or 9 without me, so I'm missing some. It was really cool. It was when I was I was in a band, and I was club DJing, and yeah, you're young, you're 20. It's the stuff you do in your 20s before you're a parent. Hanging out, smoking lots of devil's lettuce, drinking beers, playing cards, playing music. A lot of fun. I remember crazy stuff. I remember my cousin Missy. I want to say was an actress. I don't think she's currently trying to pursue acting roles. I think she runs a PR company now. But she was just in, what was the name of that movie? She had done a movie, Killer Scrimps. I can't remember the name of it, but there was a wrap-up party for the cast, and I actually DJ'd it in San Diego. And she had her boyfriend at the time. What was that dude's name? Was Luca. He was in a band, and this is cool. Just the times, just get together. And season 2. Oh, not season 2. Well, I guess we're gonna have to start watching season 3 then, huh, Mama Cats? Deegan will be excited, like, ooh. Sent video. Looking for video. See video. It has not come through yet. Did you send it on Messenger? Oh no, y'all. You showing up in there? It says free hugs. I don't think I'm gonna trust it. I don't think I would go in there for a hug as much. I love that your cat's name is Maui. That just is the coolest minx. What we got here? Giving the dog a bath. Oh my god! Oh my god. And the dog's just like, yeah, that's right. That's right. Go ahead and just bathe me. I love it. Animals are the coolest. They do the weirdest stuff. They do the weirdest stuff. Oh, I've really lost motivation to sort all these guys. I really. Oh. It's just, they keep going. Oh, the brown Lego strikes again. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I think it just took a while. I finally got it. So, brown Legos break very easy. They're incredibly brittle. Be careful because your kids can get really messed up on them. I've cut my hand open on these things. The Simpsons, the Lego put out a Simpsons house, the actual Simpsons house, and it had a million of these brown tiles for the roof. And I was disassembling one to sell that I had sold on eBay, and I probably broke 5 or 6 pieces, at least, taking it apart. And when the person received it, they said more pieces had broken during transport. Oh, and we're getting closer. Now the dog really gets like, okay, now I'm gonna lay my head down, just sit here, close my eyes. Mom, why are you videotaping this? You're gonna send it to DJ, and he's gonna post it on the internet. See, that's your TikTok video for the day right there. That's the current situation going down at Mink Mink's house. The cat is giving the dog a bath. I love it. Animals are the coolest. They can be a giant pain of stress, source of stress for us sometimes. Ruin our furniture, but they cause us so much joy. Kind of like our kids, right? Nothing costs me more money and causes me so much joy. I love that little wallet killer. I'm so over sorting Legos today, guys. Who's gonna come over and sort Legos with me? Anyone? Anyone? I'll pay you like a hug every 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, those little busters. Yeah, for years I didn't even have a box spring because my cats would just do that. So I just put my mattress on the floor like a hood rat. Like the hood rat I grew up as. It was comfortable. Little busters, little shits, aren't they? Little shits. We love our little shits. I couldn't tell you how many pieces of furniture my cat Mama was puked on. Every time you think she's ruined. I love her. 16 years worth of ruining my furniture. But we love them. Ooh, I think this was either... Is this an alligator or dinosaur? Pretty sure. I think that was some sort of reptile, dragon, something or other. We're gonna find out. Ooh, a flag. Ooh, a flag. It must be my birthday. 600 for plane tickets to help sort through with hugs, but the hugs are priceless. And the kitty snuggles. Don't forget the kitty snuggles. Those are the real priceless commodities you get. A hug from me only lasts a second. Like, oh yeah, DJ gives good hugs, but the kitty loving, pussycat loving lasts forever. Especially Mau Mau, when she's not feeling poopy, is a huge lover and acts like a dog. She'll walk up to strangers. And if you could have seen her when I first got her, she was such a fraidy cat. So it's awesome to see her like that. Yeah, she'll literally walk. The guy comes to fix the internet or whatever. She's just... kitty kisses in the lap. That's awesome. That's awesome. So Mau Mau and Maui got similar personalities, huh? Acting like a dog walks up to people. And then Papaya, our youngest, the ginger, is just the biggest. He's only really scared of like noises he hasn't heard of, and that's about it, really. Like he's fearless, walks up to anybody, does whatever. A lot of that, I think, is personality, of course, right? Always plays a role, but I think Cassidy and her volunteers at the Barnhouse AZ, the second of the two places that we donate to, they do such an amazing job of socializing those animals. And Papaya, the ginger, he was found in a construction site. They were breaking down the mall, Paradise Valley Mall. They're tearing it down. They found him like dirt. They didn't even know what color he was. He was so dirty when they found him. But I think a lot of why he is as sweet as he is because of Cassidy her husband John, and the volunteers that are running that place over there. I think that the way they socialize them, and he's just obviously his personality is a big part of it. You know what I mean? But even if he'd had that personality, I think that they nurtured because he's just the biggest little slut bag, and we are not slut shaming. It's the sweetest thing in the world. That's awesome. And then our black cat is our middle cat. She's about 4, I think, now. And she's the shyest of the bunch, but since we got the kitten, she's coming out into her own a lot more. And so she's coming out, and she's a sweetheart, just the sweetest little kitty, little chirper. Don't get to see, out of all the cats, you see her the least on stream, because she is the most shy of all of our cats. But getting bolder and bolder more every day. And then, of course, Mau Mau is our resident mascot, who's currently hiding under our bedroom, in the bedroom, under the bed. She wants nothing to do with Dad, who's giving her medication. I'm sure I will know when she's ready to eat. She will come let me know. She is a mouthy girl. That's how she got her name. That's how she got the Mau Mau name. Because, oh gosh, really? Yes! Oh my god. That is awesome. The dog just sits there and takes it. Oh my god, y'all, the cat has the freaking leg across the dog's face, and the dog is just sitting there taking the bath like, wow, and Mom's just sitting there freaking shaming my ass so that DJ can put it on the internet. These fucking humans, these assholes. I love it. Thank you for sharing that with me. I needed the smiles. The kitties giving the dogs a bath. That is the best ever. My 2 cats love all people. The black kitty is very, very selective. She's just recently started to let Deegan pet her without running. And Deegan would reach to pet her before, and even she did that with me for a while. It's taken her a long time to gain her confidence. And she just recently started to let Deegan pet her and then like hang out on the arm of the couch while Deegan's sitting on the couch. A lot of cats, it's the kid energy. It doesn't have anything to do with them. It's just that their energy is so hyper. A lot of cats don't like younger kids. Cats that are nervous, that aren't as confident, are definitely not going to be a big fan of younger kids with that super high energy, because they just don't know how to read it. They don't know what to do. They're like, Jesus, get that freaking ball of energy the F out of my face, man. Like, they just don't want anything to do with kids. Mau Mau did not like Deegan. Again, I'm technically stepdad. I came into the picture when he was 5 and his older brother was 15. And Mau Mau didn't want anything to do with his ass. Keep that freaking kid the F away from me. Was pretty much Mau Mau's response. And if you saw her with him now, she lets him do whatever. She's older, so she's not gonna let him like pick her up and flail her around or any of that shit. And he doesn't. But he lets her just sit there and lay on her and pet her and put his hands all up in her shit. And a lot of other people would get bit for the same shit that he does to her, and she puts up with him a lot. It's pretty cute to see, actually. That is awesome that they get along that great. I love that your cats are sitting there grooming each other, and that is so cute. We're like a third of the way down, almost halfway. I keep trying to dig out the bigger bricks too, trying to see if I can get I can falsely show that it's halfway. Help, y'all. Help. We've really been streaming for 3 hours. I've been sitting here for 3 hours sorting Lego. Wow. Where does the time go? Oh, look, it's a clam. Look, it's a clamshell. How cool is that? I don't think I've ever seen. Like, no matter how long you do this, you can always find something new. That's the cool thing about doing this, too. Is if you are interested at all in Lego, like, there's a lot of really cool pieces and stuff you can make with this stuff, man. Smaller ones are harder to get to. I get the big ones out of my way. I told myself I wasn't going to take a break until I got halfway done with this. Curious. So I'm streaming on YouTube right now, and when I end the video, does it automatically upload the video and keep it there, or do I have to then manually go in and upload it? Curious. I've only streamed to YouTube once before. I got you. Okay. Do you build? You a Lego fan, Sarah? Have you built any Lego recently? What's your favorite set? If so. I need to finish breaking it down. There's a few pieces I need to break down, and then I can hopefully get back to building my own personal set. But this is the set that I'm working on right now in my personal life. I bought it used, and I'm breaking it down. Looking for a few more pieces so I can start building it. Going back to my statement earlier, if you were here, don't ever sort Lego by color, because it's near impossible to find that one piece in the bin of all of those. You got a big ass bin of black. It's hard. 3D puzzle horses. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna find out here about the YouTube thing. This is my only second time streaming to YouTube. So I only have like 16 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So I'm just slowly growing this Cats of Duty thing day by day, page by page, post by post. But that's how we do it, and we save a kitty, one kitty at a time. It all starts. Every single penny counts in cat rescue. Everything, just like with all of the help and the contributions like yours yesterday, every single penny counts. I really appreciate you. I apologize for forgetting to message you. Yesterday was a very emotionally taxing day. I was already kind of at my brink, y'all. I'm always transparent with myself. I suffer from depression from time to time. Not super, super bad. But I suffer from depression, and yesterday I was kind of already kicking my ass, and that was before the vet visit and the financial hit from said vet visit. So I appreciate all of the support, guys, most of all morally and mentally. The love that I've gotten from you guys. I really appreciate you very, very much, and cannot wait to meet all of you in person. I hope I get to meet all of you in person very soon. We can have a soda or a beer or meditate, whatever it is that we do for relaxation when we are with our social circles. I hope to hang out and engage in said activities with you. Appreciate you guys very, very much. Literally cannot tell you how much you guys mean to me. It's almost half. I could almost. I'd be lying to myself. I'm not halfway. It's almost lunchtime too, though. I'm getting hungry. I gotta eat lunch, y'all. Maybe hopefully get my kitty. Maybe I can get my kitty to eat lunch. She didn't eat it. She didn't eat it for breakfast. Maybe she'll eat it for lunch. It's also, not only is she not feeling well, but I also switched up her food. And you know, let's be real, y'all. If I came to you with a bag of Oreos, or I came to you with a bag of fat-free Oreos and said which one you want to eat right now, only like 1 out of 10 of you is going to ask for the fat-free ones because you're really worried about your health. The other 90 are going to say, fuck it, full send, give me them Oreos. Fuck your fat-free shit. Well, that's basically, I think, what my cat said with her food. She's like watching the other 2 cats like, motherfucker, I know you gave them that good shit. Why don't I get the good? You giving me the fat-free Oreos. My cat's essentially telling me to go fuck myself because I've told her that she has to have fat-free Oreos. I think that's what's happening right now, y'all. And last night, she only gave in because she was that hungry. Said, you son of a bitch, since you held out, I guess I'll eat your fat-free Oreo. I think that's what's happening, y'all. Pretty sure. My cat just doesn't want to eat the fat-free Oreo. And who could blame her? Who would want to have the fat-free Oreo versus the regular Oreo? I don't. That sounds like some lame ass shit I don't want to be a part of, sir. All I'm saying. Those freaking videos are hilarious of the cat grooming the dog. I love it. So funny. Right? Regular Oreos all day. Why are you gonna fake the funk, right? I think that's what's happening with my kitty cat. I think my kitty cat is like, fuck you and your fat-free Oreos, dick. I know you got some regular Oreos up in this bitch. And so she's trying to hold out for them regular Oreos because she sees the other kitties eating it. And she's like, yeah, I was allowed to have that stuff the other day. And then I tried to tell her it was her fault. I'm like, well, if you hadn't drank excess water and had eaten your breakfast this morning, I might not have said anything to the vet. They would have found some of that stuff anyway, because it's part of their normal checkups. But some of the stuff that they tested for, they would not have tested for had I not mentioned what I mentioned. That's why regular checkups are so important, guys, especially as the cats get into their animals get into their older years. As my buddy Pastry Chef pointed out earlier in the stream, they can be fine, and then the decline is so fast when they hit a certain age, and that's honestly what happened with Mau Mau. The last time I took her to the vet, she was fine. The only issues that we've ever really had with Mau Mau has been her teeth. As she's gotten older, she's gotten periodontal disease, had to have regular teeth cleaning, she's had to have a few teeth removed. But other than that, she's been a very healthy cat, given that she was a rescue. And I've been pretty fortunate there. At a certain age, it just starts to decline. And unfortunately, Mau Mau is now in that advanced age. I'm hoping she's just being a picky little buster. And when she has finally decided that she's not going to win the protest game, and she'll eat whatever fat-free Oreos that I put out for her, and then she'll eat, we'll be fine. I'm just worried about her. Trying to make jokes. I appreciate all of you guys spending time with me today, especially today. I was really in a bad way yesterday, man, with my kitty being as sick as she was and worried as I was. I was literally, guys, broke down crying when I went to pick her up at the PetSmart Banfield Hospital. I'm in the middle of a PetSmart crying in front of like 20 people with my pussycat. I really appreciate all you guys. No, this is not. It's an unfortunate part of life. You know what I mean? Like this is. It's part of the journey. It's one of the only things that's certain about life, along with taxes, is unfortunately it does come to an end at some point. But the beautiful thing is how many years she got to spend with family that loved her instead of being alone on the streets or being put down. That's why Cats of Duty does what Cats of Duty does, guys. 70% of all sheltered cats get put to sleep every year. So that's why Cats of Duty does what it does. Is it's trying to lower that number. We donate 25% of everything that we make to La Guitarra Cat Cafe or Barnhouse AZ. Amazing, amazing people. Speaking of Barnhouse AZ, John sent us a donation yesterday for the cat medication for Mau Mau to help with her medical care, and I was incredibly blown away that the organization that goes around helping a ton of people. I mean, not surprised that this human being did this, but just blown away that an organization that we donate money to from time to time, and not even that much yet. We just found them recently. Did a video a little while back when I took some money over there with Cassidy, but I was just blown away that John would take time out of his day. They reach out to me and offer some advice and help. He said he had some food that might help if she wasn't going to eat the food that I gave her, and then donated some money to us to help with medical care, and that's amazing, guys. We go out of our way to help them because they're rescuing hundreds of animals, and they took time out to donate and offer help to me, and that was incredibly humbling as well. Yeah, Barnhouse AZ, those guys are awesome. Cassidy and John and their kids and all the amazing volunteers. Very grateful. That was I just met them recently, so that has been very, very humbling. Very, very humbling. They've never met my kitty, as a lot of people that have donated to her healthcare have never met her. Like a lot of the people that have donated to us just saving cats. We don't get to meet all these cats that we're saving. I only get to see a couple of them sometimes when I go to La Guitarra, right? A lot of these animals that we are spending this money on to save, we don't ever even get to see. But we get to know that their lives were forever changed, and that's awesome. That is just awesome. Almost out. I can almost see halfway. I can almost pretend. I could almost say. At this point, it could almost be semantics on really just a matter of like just perspective on whether you think it's halfway or not. I'm really just trying to talk myself into this so I can go eat lunch off. I'm hungry. I've been streaming for almost 3.5 hours. I need some food. I need food before I get hangry. Don't get angry. Oh no. So much. Priorities, right? I'm going to say this, Mink Mink. You should eat. I don't know a ton about you, but the one thing I do know is that you don't always eat. So the dad in me says, go eat. Since I'm old enough to be your daddy, go eat. You're old enough to be my daddy. Gotta take care of yourself. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure you eat. Love yourselves, everybody. Brave the store. I think you and my wife would get along. It can't be that cold in Texas. Can't be that cold in Texas. It ain't like we're dealing with that Midwest cold, that East Coast cold, that Canada cold. That's cold. Now that's cold. It's 41. That's pretty cold. That's pretty cold. for a desert climate in particular. I think it is in the 50s or 60s. And it's noon now, so it's probably already getting... Go deep for deals. 33. Ooh wee. I mean, it can get pretty cold here in Phoenix at night. It is currently 65 with a high of 70 today. Yeah, so our lows are in the 40s right now. The next week it's dropping like 41 at night, or 70 in the daytime. So I mean, it's Phoenix. This is not like where I'm from in Ohio. They're dealing with some bullshit. You see all that snow? I'm like, not today, Satan. That's why I don't live there. But nope. Not gonna do it. Oof. No, I ain't dealing with that shit. Nope. Don't want anything to do with it. Nope. All right. I think I'm going to take a break. It's time to eat. It is time to eat. I'm crashing. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I appreciate you guys. Make sure if you're on Facebook, you hit that bell notification. Always know when we are live. Yeah, see, that's like here. I don't think you have that option in Texas. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like here in Phoenix, I can just drive 2 hours north of Flagstaff and literally be at a ski resort in the mountains. And then when I get tired of that shit, I can drive south 2 hours back to the freaking desert, back in the valley here, and I'm out that shit. 6 hour drive to San Diego, be at the beach. 6 hour drive to Mexico. And not Juarez. Yeah, I almost got a job down in Laredo. Actually, the job that brought me to Arizona, I was working for a car inspection company that inspected cars off of the ships or the trains. And they kept offering me a management position here in Phoenix. I kept turning it down and finally got to the point where the money was too good for my young ass and I had to take it. But once I got this job here, they kept trying to get me to transfer to Laredo. They could not keep anybody at this facility in Laredo. It was such a dangerous place to work and live. They were literally finding like dead bodies in cars in the yard. And so they couldn't find anybody to go run this facility. They never came to me with enough money to get me to take that job, thankfully. Or I wouldn't have met my current wife. But yeah, they're always trying to get me to go down to Laredo. I'm like, no, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, they got a big train yard where they unload the cars there, and they would... Apparently, it's like really close to... I was going to say it was Juarez, but it was like right on the other side of the border from where they got a lot of cartel issues. And so they were literally finding dead bodies in cars and bullets in the ground. Shootouts. There was a shootout at one of the train yards there between one of the cartels and the police. Yeah, definitely. I want to visit Austin, but I've... Yeah, there's some areas down there, man. Like I said, they were oh yeah, especially, you know, young attractive female. I'd worry about my son. You know what I mean? They're like, oh look, they're gonna harvest him for his blonde hair and blue eyes. If I had a daughter, I would be very worried about her going to Mexico. It's not like, I grew up in San Diego, and so it's not a, it's not a cultural or racist. It's like it's just the cartels. It's different. When I was a teenager, we could go to Mexico and drink and hang out and come back, and it was not a big deal at all. And we would just be chilling, and you didn't even have to show your ID. We would drive. We barely slow down. We'd slow down. They go citizenship, and you'd just be like U.S. as you roll by. Like it was so pre 9/11. And you're a tough badass, of course, Mink. I'm just saying, you know, as parents, you worry. You know what I mean? No matter how badass you could be, you could be the toughest Navy SEAL Marine MMA fighter in the world, champion, knockout Ronda Rousey. You know what I mean? I'd still worry about your ass down in Mexico because cartels are cartels, guns are guns. But yeah. Well, and I always worry though too, like the coming back with a gun. Like, what is there rules? Like, I can get in a lot of trouble just going across the state line with my handgun. So yeah, if you don't follow, there's certain rules. I don't know what the rules are about going to Mexico and back. I grew up in a neighborhood where people said I'd rather do time for possession of a firearm than getting caught without one on the streets. That's the mentality where I grew up, but we're not kids. We're not kids in the ghetto anymore, right? So. Yeah. I have to look that up, see what the rules are. My son's getting old enough now to where we're going to be able to start taking him places and doing more of that kind of stuff culturally. You know, I always love when people take their kids and they're like 5 or 6 places. I'm like, dude, ask your kid when he's 12 about stuff that happened when he was 5 or 6. He won't remember any of it. None of it. Just like the presents you bought them, just like very little things will stick out. You spend so much money on presents for young kids that we don't need to. We take them on vacations that they, and sometimes it's for us and they just happen to be coming along, but it's like, I just go to grandma's that week, save your money because they ain't gonna remember any of that shit. I got you right on it. Okay, I wasn't sure. Gotcha. That's what I'm saying. Because like I remember there's always one birthday party. My friend Phil, his son RJ, they had a birthday party for him. I want to say he was 4 or 5 in that range, 4 to 6 ish range. And grandma's buying him all these super expensive toys and these electronics, and they got the big ride around car thing you get in, the super expensive car, whatever. And I'm just like, man, you guys don't remember what it's like to be a 4-year-old, 5-year-old boy? I don't want any of that shit. So what do my ghetto ass shows up with a bottle of bubbles and a 5-pack of Hot Wheels. All I show up to this birthday party with. Kid hadn't even opened up half of his other presents in big boxes, bigger as there was one present that was as big as this coffee table this stuff's sitting on right here. And the kid just stopped opening presents to go hang out in the corner on the fireplace with the Hot Wheel cars I bought him. Kids don't want all this shit, man. Keep it simple. Save your money. You buy this shit for yourself to show off to your friends, and they don't need any of that shit, man. You don't need any of that shit. Give a kid a fucking box of Hot Wheels, some bubbles. You know what I mean? Literally, the kid sat there for an hour playing with Hot Wheels and bubbles, and literally grandma kept going, oh, there's more presents to open. The kid was like, I don't give a fuck about your presents, man. I got my Hot Wheels right now, bro. And everyone's looking at me all crazy. I'm like, yeah, I shut the party down with $4. $4, I shut the party down. Because he just wants to play with some bubbles and some Hot Wheels. Y'all making it too easy. Heck yeah, comfy blankets. My kid would. My kid's a texture kid like his mama. He'd be sitting in there rubbing on the blanket going, I love you, Mink Minks. Thanks for my blankie. My kid loves his comfy blanket. He's just like his mama. All right, y'all. I'm going to go eat. I appreciate you very, very much, Minks. Thanks for hanging out with me here. Appreciate you. Appreciate anyone else that lurked for a sec. I'm going to jump off stream. Go check on my kitty. Go make myself something to eat. Carry those around and eat them too. Do they really? That's awesome. They have their own little travel blanket. I'm taking this with me. Oh, mistress, I appreciate you. Appreciate you lurking there on the Twitch side. Thank you. Thank you for everybody hanging out. You eat too. Mink, mink. Make sure you eat. Drink water. Appreciate everybody. Mistress, Minx, love everybody. Thank you guys, everybody. Thank you so much for all of the well wishes for Mau Mau. I'm going to go check on her right now. She hasn't eaten breakfast yet today, but I appreciate everybody. And the only reason I'm giving you guys the updates is so many people asked and showed so much concern for our family and for the kitty. And I love you guys. I appreciate you. All right. Just making sure, Mink Mink. My dad voice. Make sure you eat, girl. I love you. Love you guys. Appreciate all of you very, very, very much. The amount of just concern that you've shown for myself, going through the payout issue with Facebook and stressing over all that stuff, and the compassion that you guys have shown myself and my cat is, if I talk about it too much, I'll start crying right now. You guys genuinely have moved me with your emotional support, and the financial help with the medications and stuff is just icing on top of an awesome cake. I appreciate you so dang much, guys. I love all of you very much. I will be back later today, I think. I might try to play some games with the boys later, but I'm going to check on the cat. I'm going to eat some lunch, and I'm going to get to work. I might just... The streaming thing while doing this is fun, but it's also... It slows me way down, and I'm not getting a ton done. So I'm not sure I'll play that out. But I appreciate and love you guys so much. So much. And take care of yourselves. Please, if anyone needs to talk, I'm always here for you as well. So many people have reached out and said that they were worried about me and they wanted to talk, and I was here if I needed to talk. And I appreciate everybody. I'm just stressed out and now concerned with my baby, but everything is okay, and everything is even better with all of this, the love and support of my beautiful wife and son and all of you guys out there. And I appreciate all of you. Everyone, take care of yourselves. Love each other. Love yourselves. Take care of yourselves. I appreciate you all very, very much. Don't forget TikTok.